Telecommunications Sports presents Glasgow High School Scotties football.
Fly around and make plays all day, man. It's a work day. Hit them on three. 1, 2, 3.
Glasgow Scotties football on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. And video streaming free at WCLUradio.com and on the Glasgow Scotties and WCLU YouTube channels. Glasgow Scotties football brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, Phillips IGA, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers. It's time for your Don Franklin Auto countdown to kickoff.
Here we go. Right back down the field here, buddy.
In Munfordville, Kentucky, where tonight we have a terrific matchup for you in the second round of the Kentucky High School football playoffs. It's a matchup that is generating buzz throughout the state as one of the premier games in Class 3A tonight. It is the number 12 Glasgow Scotties taking on the number 3 Hart County Raiders. Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, and Bruce Tribune along with you for our broadcast this evening. The Scotties come into this game at 9-2 on the year. They are the number 3 seed out of Class 3A District 2. Scotties coming off of a 62-38 win over McLean County last Friday night, a game in which they had to come back from behind 32-22 at halftime. They outscored McLean County 40-6 in the second half. Hart County undefeated on the year. They just finished their first undefeated regular season in school history. They've won their first district championship in school history, so needless to say, this is the best team that Hart County has ever had in their school history. They are the number 1 seed in Class 3A District 2, and they defeated Webster County 43-8 in their opening round playoff game last Friday night here at home. These two teams, of course, met in an instant classic earlier this season. Back during the regular season on October the 13th, Hart County won that ball game 22-19. They scored with 3 seconds to go to win that game and break the Scotties' hearts in that one. Glasgow would love nothing more than to get a little revenge tonight and move on to the third round of the playoffs. We'll come back in a moment and sit down with Glasgow head coach Jeff Garman to get his thoughts on tonight's matchup with these Hart County Raiders here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. We're back after a 3-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
Phillips IGA, a family market since 1960. Visit the butcher shop where you'll find fresh cuts of fine meats from an in-store butcher and delicious hamburger ground fresh, plus a fresh selection of garden vegetables and fruits. They proudly carry legacy dairy milk produced right in their hometown of Highsville. Find your favorite national brands. Download the Phillips IGA app to start saving. View their weekly sales ad or simply shop online. Phillips IGA and Butcher Shop. Friendly faces and fair prices. Located on Highway 70 in Highsville.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with the same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant.
Welcome back here to Munfordville at Hart County High School. I'm Joe Myers, now joined by Glasgow head football coach Jeff Garman as his team gets set to take on the Hart County Raiders in a rematch of a regular season game which came right down to the final seconds before the Raiders won in the last seconds of that ball game. And Jeff, this game is getting a lot of attention around the state, really, as one of the premier games in this second round of playoffs. I would imagine these are the kind of games you really love to coach and your players should love to play in.
Well, it's a great opportunity for our kids to, be one of the better games of the week. Both teams, I think, are pretty evenly matched. And, Hart County came up with a big play at the end of the game to secure their win last time. Thought we played really, really well. So there's not going to be any tricks. Each team knows what they're going to do. It's just a matter of who can go out and execute and make the plays.
Obviously, it was a tough loss to Hart County in the last seconds of that regular season game. Do you feel any sense of extra excitement amongst your kids getting the chance to maybe go and avenge that loss and move on to that next round of the playoff?
Well, they're excited for the opportunity. I don't think it's as much about revenge from the last game of just being in the second round, still being alive and still being able to move on and secure some of the goals that they set at the beginning of the year.
Your offense last week against McLean County, Jeff, put up nearly 500 total yards of offense. You put 62 points on the board. Is that as good as your offense has played all season?
We played well. I mean, I knew going into the game, I felt like our offense would play well. I thought McLean County's defense, wasn't quite as good as what we had been facing, in the previously 3 weeks. But taking nothing away from them, I thought their offense had played really well. McLean's offense was, when you get into a game, you see matchups. Now, this week, we were both pretty even. So, I would like to see us score some points Friday night. It sure would help the cause. But we're going against a tough Hart County defense. And, each possession will be very, very important.
Last week, Rico Crowder had a huge game, Jeff. 5 catches, 121 yards, had a touchdown. When you guys played Hart County the first time, they really paid a lot of attention to Rico. I think they held him to 3 catches for 17 yards or something like that, if memory serves me correctly. Do you feel like Rico can have a bigger impact in tonight's game than he did in that first match?
Well, the Hart County game, they paid a lot of attention to him, but it was more of their overall scheme. They were going to play everybody back, and they were going to not give up big plays last time. How Hart County decides to attack us this time on defense, I don't know. But we've got some plays in for however they want to attack us. That's one thing about being at this point in the season. We've seen about every defense, seen every scenario, so we've got a lot of experiences to draw off of, and they're not going to do anything that we haven't already seen this year. So, you just got to do what the defense gives you. The first time we played Hart County, the defense told us to throw the ball short, control the clock, mix in some run game. That's what they wanted us to do. That's what we did. And like I said, we were successful at it all the way up to the last 30 seconds of the game.
There have been many years, Jeff, when your offense had that one outstanding running back that had 1,000 yards rushing, that kind of thing. It's not been that kind of season. This year it's kind of been more by committee. Last week against McLean County, you guys had 4 different players rush for 48 yards, at least 48 yards, I should say. Is your offense at its best when you're getting contributions from several different players like that?
Well, I think everybody's got to defend. It's about defending the entire field, and the more kids you can get involved and balance everything out, the better I think you are. But, you look at it as a bunch of different players. I look at it as one position. You take all those positions, you add them up, and 3 different players get 40-something yards. You've got a back rushing for 150 yards a game. But we use it in different different ways. I mean, some's going to be in a wing tee type deal where we're playing more power football misdirection. Some's going to be in the spread where it's more space and zoning concepts with it. So, it's just what we do. I like where we're at right now. I mean, we're relatively healthy. All of our guys can run really well right now. So that's very important, and I think Cameron has stepped in that role and kind of really flourished at it. And he would have earlier. We had Gavin earlier in the year, and Cameron was used more as a receiver and some in the backfield, more versatile. Now he's more exclusively in the backfield, and you see he's rushing anywhere between 80 and 100 yards a game.
Last week, Jeff, I guess really the only thing you look at it and you say, well, that could have been better. We did have 10 penalties for 115 yards. Have you talked to the team at all this week about needing to clean up those penalties? Obviously, the deeper you get in the playoffs, the better teams you're going to play. You can't have those kind of things.
Well, no, you don't want it, but it's just like I listened to the replay of y'all's game. Y'all talked about the officiating on the air. A lot of it has to do with the officiating. What are they calling? There's plays out there that we can't even find where penalties were even called to be called, and they're called. So, I mean, some of it is warranted and some of it isn't. So, I mean, and it just depends on where you're at, what you're doing. The offside stuff, we need to clean that up. That's just a mental thing that you really have to be, you got to be focused and set in. Some of the stuff is, it's their discretion. It's their idea. I mean, when they want to start worrying about, coaches staying behind a line when there's not even a line put down in the game, I mean, it becomes obvious that there's there's issues out there going on, but it is what it is. We got to do a better job of trying to combat that.
Last time you played Hart County, Jeff, you went into that game wanting to control the ball on offense. You did exactly that. You executed the game plan perfectly. Had the ball for over 31 minutes time of possession, 78 offensive plays. Is that kind of your hope to employ that same strategy tonight?
Well, I mean, you just got to wait and see how the game plays out and how they're going to defend you. Are they going to set back and make you dink and dunk them and get 4 or 5 yards every play? If you do that, it's going to be that type of night. If they get up there and challenge us, we got to go up on top, and it might be a big play night. Both teams are going to – I don't think they're going to get away from what they've done up to this point. Both teams have had great years, are very successful at what they do. It's just going to be about executing.
The story about this Hart County team, Jeff, is the rushing offense. So the number 2 rushing offense in the state in 3A, 320 rushing yards per game. That being said, you guys held them to just a little over 150 yards rushing last week or last time you played. What has to happen for you guys again to kind of keep that rushing attack in check?
I mean, you got to play good team defense. They're going to run to our strong side. They're going to run counters back to our weak side. And that's part of the misdirection of the wing tee. But you've got to play together as a whole, as a group. And, I thought last time we played pretty well. We only gave up really 1 rushing touchdown. And it was the first series of the game. And after that, we kind of settled in, played really well. Last week we played the run, I thought, really well. We just didn't play well on third down in the first quarter and a half. We gave up a 3rd and 10, then come back the next series, had a 3rd and 10, gave up another play. 2nd and 15, give up a little pass play out into the flat. You look at team strengths and you look at team's weaknesses. Obviously, we're trying to take away the run. When you take away the run, you're giving up a little bit of something else, and it's got to be a happy medium there somewhere.
Cam Bull was injured at the end of that ball game last week, did not finish the game. My understanding is he's good to go tonight. Any other injuries at all?
Not that I'm aware of. Cameron's practiced every day this week and seems ready to go.
Good luck, Jeff.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's Scotty head coach Jeff Garman, and when we come back on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show, we will give you the starting lineups for both ball clubs, and Larry Alexander and Bruce Tribune will join us as well. We're back after this 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
If you already have internet through SCRTC, there's a pretty good chance your speed just went up, maybe even paying less. And if you don't, check on fiber optic with SCRTC in your area, because 500 meg is now only $70. That's 500 down and upload. And if you want more speed, SCRTC got it, up to 5 gig of it. Make the switch right now at scrtc.com and we'll do the install free. This won't last forever. With unmatched customer support, SCRTC, your best and last internet provider.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's a new flavor in Hardee's Craft Kitchen. Nashville Hot Chicken. Juicy, 100% white meat dipped in buttermilk, hand-breaded and seasoned to bring the heat. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? New Nashville Hot is goodness in the making.
Welcome back here to Hart County High School in Munfordville. It's Glasgow against Hart County in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. Let's give you the starting lineups for both teams. They are brought to you by TJ Regional Health. First for the Hart County Raiders on offense at left tackle, it's Asher Avery, a 6'4", 220 senior. The left guard is Logan Grider, a 6', 240 senior. At center, Jaron Guetta, a 6'1", 245 senior. At right guard, Caden Trent, a 5'11", 255 senior. The right tackle, Tony Crockett, 6'3", 205 and a junior. At tight end, Jackson Shoulders, a 6'2", 220 senior. Wide receiver, Connor Trent, a 6'1", 165 junior. The wing backs are Clark Rexroad, a 5'10", 165 senior, and Hunter Monroe, a 5'9", 175 senior. Fullback is J.D. Crump, a 6'1", 195 senior, and the quarterback, Jacob Shoulders, a 6'2", 175 sophomore. Defensively for Hart County, the nose guard is Landon Dunn, a 5'10", 245 junior. Defensive ends are J.D. Crump and Madden Morgan. Morgan's a 6'1", 215 junior. Linebackers are Jackson Shoulders, along with A.D. Milby, a 6'2", 215 senior. Brennan Griffin, a 5'10", 160 junior. And Christian Martin, a 5'10", 165 junior. Cornerbacks are Connor Trent and Connor Walters, a 5'10", 160 junior is Walters. Strong safety is Cameron Asbury, a 5'9", 165 junior. And the free safety, Jacob Shoulders. And the head coach for Hart County in his 8th season is Chad Griffin. He has a record of 45 wins and 43 losses. Now the Glasgow lineup brought to you by TJ Regional Health. On offense, the Scotties will look like this. At left tackle, it's Ryan Randall, a 6', 278 senior. Left guard, Rad Gentry, a 5'9", 232 senior. The center, Luke Simmons, a 6'5", 286 senior. Right guard, Frankie Cianci, a 6'2", 247 senior. Right tackle, Cam Johnson, 6'3", 273 and a senior. The wideouts are Jarek Martin, a 6'4", 170 sophomore. Rico Crowder, a 6'3", 185 senior. Lucas Christian, a 6'2", 160 senior. And Dalen Thomas, a 6'2", 200-pound sophomore. At running back, Cameron Bull, a 6'1", 167 sophomore, and the quarterback, Easton Jesse, a 6'1", 190 junior. Defensively for the Scotties, Cam Johnson at defensive tackle, Parker McGowan the other tackle. He's a 6'2", 344 junior. Defensive ends are David Dell, a 6'3", 240 senior, and Cash Wells, a 6'3", 201 senior. At linebacker, Mason Arms, a 5'9", 195 senior. Jacob Brunson, a 5'8", 171 senior, and Max Lee, a 6'1", 201 junior. Cornerbacks are Jarek Martin and Ryan Morgan. Ryan's a 5'9", 132 senior. Strong safety, Kellen Stone, a 5'9", 152 junior, and the free safety is Dalen Thomas. Jeff Garman, the Glasgow head coach in his 9th season with a record of 79 wins and 29 losses. Assistant coaches are John Meyer, Stephen Buford, Blaze Talicki, Tyler Hughes, Cameron Garman, Randall Parmley, Kevin Estes, Jeff Ritchie, Desi Austin, and Peyton Gibbons. Once again, those lineups brought to you by TJ Regional Health. And we, of course, you know these two teams met back during the regular season, and we have a little highlights package for you. We want to get on the air for you right now. If you're watching on YouTube, you can enjoy this, and if you're listening on the radio, enjoy this little highlights package here between Glasgow and Hart County from back on October the 13th. Wide out to the left side to put Bradley in motion. They'll give to him on a sweep around the right side. Big hole. He's inside the 15, inside the 10, inside the 5, and into the end zone. Untouched. Touchdown, Hart County.
Stay in this game. You got to do it here.
Jesse to throw. Jesse steps up. Lets it go. Pass is going to be caught. Was it a touchdown? Is he in? Yes. It is. Touchdown, Scotties.
Rico.
Got to look for a quarterback sneak here. That's what they try, and they're trying to put Jesse in. And is he in? Still no signal. Still no signal. Is he in or not? Touchdown, Scotty. A wing back on the left side. Going to fake the pitch. Shoulders wants to throw. Looking into the end zone. It's going to be caught for the touchdown. A flag is down. Ball in the backfield. They give it to Arms. Mason lowers his shoulder, and he is in. Touchdown, Scotties. Shoulders to throw. Looking, throws it up into the air. It's going to be caught by Hart County, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Hart County Raiders come in here and stun the Glasgow Scotties. Well, the Scotties are certainly hoping for a different result here tonight, and we need to go ahead and take our final break here in the Don Franklin Auto pregame show. We'll come back and get some thoughts from Larry Alexander and Bruce Tribune, but let's go ahead and wrap up the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show, and when we come back, again, we'll get Larry and Bruce on here, and we'll talk more about this matchup between the Scotties and the Raiders. We're back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
This has been the Don Franklin Auto Scotties Football Pregame Show. The opening kickoff is just minutes away on WCLU.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Phillips IGA, a family market since 1960. Visit the butcher shop where you'll find fresh cuts of fine meats from an in-store butcher and delicious hamburger ground fresh, plus a fresh selection of garden vegetables and fruits. They proudly carry legacy dairy milk produced right in their hometown of Highsville. Find your favorite national brands. Download the Phillips IGA app to start saving. View their weekly sales ad or simply shop online. Phillips IGA and Butcher Shop. Friendly faces and fair prices. Located on Highway 70 in Highsville.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Glasgow Scotties football on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. And video streaming free at WCLUradio.com and on the Glasgow Scotties and WCLU YouTube channels. Glasgow Scotties football brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, Phillips IGA, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers.
Playtime's over, boy. Somebody got to be the victim tonight. Go! Go!
It's time to play game day.
Let's get the game on.
Alexander, Bruce Tribune along with you. The Scotties and the Raiders about to kick things off here in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs. And, Larry, this is one of the premier second-round matchups in the state. It is the KSR game of the week, so certainly excited to have KSR here to witness this ball game. But, both teams knew after Week 9, Larry, that there was a pretty good chance that these two teams could face each other again. And I think probably both teams are highly anticipating this rematch. It was such a good ball game the first time. Glasgow feels like they maybe played a little better, but Hart County made some plays at the end of each half and won that ball game. We'll see how this one turns out here tonight.
Yeah, that one broke our heart. We thought we had that game won, 34 seconds, and had the lead. And they beat us on a Hail Mary in the end zone. So, but that's the way football is. I mean, you got to make every play. You got to defend every play. And these two, good. Both of them are good football teams. Hart County probably the best team they've ever had, I'm sure. And 11-0, and they're not 11-0 for nothing because they're a very good football team. And the Scotties have come on here late and played very, very well. I expect this one to be a good one.
We've got our Walbert Trucking coin toss coming up here momentarily as the captains for each ball club are heading out to the middle of the 50-yard line to handle the coin toss. So Bruce and Larry will watch that for us and let us know how that turns out. But Bruce, the first time these two teams played, Glasgow dominated time of possession in that first matchup. Scotties, by our count, had the ball for over 31 minutes. They had 78 offensive plays. They kept the ball away from this outstanding Hart County rushing attack. If they can do that again, the Scotties will give themselves a decent chance to win the ball game here tonight,
yeah,
I think.
I think you're right. I mean, that was Coach Garman's game plan was ball control, and we held them close to 200 yards under their rushing average, and they were leading the state, and we had them with, 150-something. But, I think the key here tonight is you don't want to be too hyped up.
And that's certainly a danger here for both ball clubs. Glasgow offense last week, Larry, played as well as I think as they played all season. They had 494 total yards. They had 22 first downs, scored a season-high 62 points. So the offense certainly has to be feeling good about the way they're playing coming into this ball game.
Yeah, they have. They've been playing very, very well. We got Rico involved in it last week, and he made a big play, and Campbell running the football well. Easton Jesse is still playing as well as he's played all year, running the football, throwing the football. So we're in pretty good shape on the offensive side. What worries me tonight, can we stop that Hart County running game? We did the first time, but we have to control the football to do that.
And we just had our Walbert Trucking coin toss, and it looks like the Scotties won the toss, and they have elected to receive. So Glasgow will get the football to open this game up. Bruce, Rico Crowder last week had a huge game. 5 catches, 121 yards, and a touchdown. But the first time these two teams played, he only had 3 catches for 17 yards. It would be a huge boost for the Scottie offense if Rico can have the same kind of night tonight as he did last week against McLean County.
Well, he's going to have that kind of night for us to win, I think. Our receivers, and, we're going to run the ball some, and I'm sure Coach Garman's going to try to control tempo. And we did win the toss. Right.
Yeah, right. I got that. Yeah, we won the toss and elected to receive. Scotties had a great comeback win last week. They were down 32-22 at halftime. Larry, the defense, though, allowed just 6 points the second half, less than 100 yards of total offense to McLean County. Scotties need that second half defensive performance that they had last week. They need that the entire game tonight.
Yes, we do. We need it the whole football game, and it would be very beneficial for us to score on this first series and get ahead in this ball game. Because Hart County can control the ball also on the ground, so we have to get on the board every opportunity that we can. Last week, McLean County's defense wasn't great. They had some very quirky offensive plays in the first half that paid off for them. They got them the lead, but the Scotties came back and played very well defensively in the second half.
And, Bruce, this will be a very emotional ball game. You can hear the Hart County team coming on the field right now. You hear fireworks in the background. The stands on both sides are absolutely packed. There is a huge crowd here tonight. We think we've probably got a huge listening and viewing audience tonight as well. The Scotties have to maintain their composure, keep the penalties in check tonight because it's, as we said, an emotionally charged game here tonight, no doubt.
It is. That's what I said. Don't be too hyped. Play under control and play smart.
Larry, what about keys for a Glasgow victory here tonight against these Hart County Raiders?
Well, I think you got to play solid both sides of the football. You got to play solid on offense, and that means no turnovers. That means no crappy penalties, and control the football on offense if you can. And the pressure's on Hart County. They're 11-0. They're ranked number 1. The pressure's all on them. Go out and play loose and have a good football game. And on defense, we've got to stop the run.
And what about the series record between the Scotties and the Raiders, Larry?
This is the 28th meeting between these two teams. The series record stands 24-3 in favor of the Scotties. The first meeting came back in 1972 when the Scotties won 38-0 at Glasgow. Of course, the last meeting came this year, 2/23. Hart County won over at Glasgow on a last-second touchdown pass, 22-19.
You know all about this Hart County rushing attack. They are number 2 in Class 3A. They average 320 rushing yards per game, but Hart County hurt the Scotties with the pass a little bit in that first meeting, Bruce. Scotties got to be ready for that, too.
Yeah, and I think we want to be aware on everything. Fake punts, onside kicks. You just got to play smart.
So we are set to get this one underway here as Jonathan Gardner has it teed up for Hart County. The Scotties will be moving from right to left as we look at it here from the press box. Campbell and Rico Crowder back deep for Glasgow. And we are underway. It is a squib kick fielded at the 32-yard line. I believe that's Kellen Stone maybe on the return. Let's make sure as he gets across the 40 up to the 41-yard line. And it was Kellen Stone who returned that football.
Looked like number 13, Hunter Monroe, on that tackle, 5'9", 175 senior for Hart County.
Scotties in white jerseys with Columbia blue numerals and letters, royal blue pants, the royal blue helmet with a white Scottie paw on the side. Hart County green jerseys with orange numerals and letters, white pants with the orange helmets, and the orange and green H on the side of the helmets. Easton Jesse will start off under center. He's got Mason Arms, the fullback, Campbell, the tailback in a broken eye formation. And Bull motions out of the backfield to give it off to Arms up the middle. He's going to go across the 45 and get to about the 47-yard line, a pickup of about 6 yards there for Mason on first down.
Number 5, Connor Walters on that tackle, 5'10", 160 junior. Big hole off that left side. Nice run.
So 6-yard gain there for Arms on the opening play from scrimmage for the Scotties. 2nd and 4 for Glasgow. Crowder going to go wide to the right side. Thomas a wing back on the left side. Again, a broken eye in the backfield. Arms the fullback, Bull the tailback. Give it off to Arms again. Mason runs into a tackler after a short gain. Going to get to the 49-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 2 and 3rd down and 2 coming up now for the Scotties.
Looks like number 11 on that tackle. That was Madden Morgan, 6'1", 215 junior.
$10:57 to go in the opening quarter, just underway here in this second round game of the Class 3A playoffs. Crowder goes wide to the right. Thomas, the wing back on the right side. Arms and Bull split in the backfield this time. They'll motion Bull out of the backfield, get off to Arms, and Mason's not going to get the first down. Going to lose a yard, as a matter of fact, back to the 48-yard line.
Number 42, A.D. Milby on that stop. 6'2", 215 senior.
Excuse me, Larry. Scotty's tried to go to Mason Arms 3 straight times right there and lose a yard on 3rd down. So it'll be 4th and 3, and the Scotties will send the punting unit in. Here comes Kanan Allen to kick it away. Back deep for Hart County is Cameron Asbury and Clark Rexroth. Good snap. Allen gets it away. Spiraling low kick. It'll bounce at the 18 and take a good Glasgow roll inside the 10. And the Scotties will down the football at the 5, it looks like. Let's make sure, maybe the 4. See where they put this thing down. It'll be at the 5-yard line, it appears.
Good punt.
Punt of 47 yards for Canaan Allen with no return. So Hart County starts their opening series pinned deep in their own territory at their own 5-yard line. Monroe, the wing back on the left side. Rexroth and Crump in the backfield together. Going to give this off to Rexroth on a sweep around the right side. He's got room. He's out to the 10, and he's going to be taken down up around the 15-yard line. Pick up of 10 yards, and it'll be enough for a first down for the Raiders.
Looks like Jarek Martin on that tackle, 6'4", 170, sophomore, his first of the night. That was a big hole off the right side of their offense that time. He just got the corner.
Connor Trent goes wide to the left side. A wing back either way. Crump the fullback. Shoulders under center. Going to get off the fullback, Crump, and he is going to bounce off the first tackler and then be taken down for a loss. And he's going to be marked down at the 13-yard line, so a loss of 2 there.
Yeah, Mason Arms on that stop. He got hit early, and then Mason finished him off, 5 down, 195 senior.
Cashwell is also in the area there for the Scotties on that tackle. 8:55 to go here in the first quarter. Second down 12 coming up for the Raiders. They are at their own 13. Neither team has scored yet. Scotties went 3 and out on their first possession. Couple of wing backs on the left side. One wing back on the right. A wide out to the right as well. Hunter Monroe goes in motion on the left side. Going to give it off to him on a sweep around the left end. Monroe following a couple of blockers around that left side. He's up across the 20 and going to be down at the 21 or 22.
Looks like Davey Williams on that stop, number 19, 5'10", 170 senior.
I believe it'll be the 22-yard line where they'll mark Monroe down.
All right, got him a third down situation, although it be short.
Third down about 3 here for the Raiders. Wide out to the left side. Backs are split in the backfield. A wing back on the right. Here's a give to Rexroth. Trying to go around the right end, and he is going to be very close to the first down. Just going to totally depend on the spot. Looks like they're spotting it just shy of the 25, actually back at the 24, so it'll be a yard shy. It'll be 4th and 1 for Hart County. Will they go for it from their own 24-yard line, or will they maybe just try to draw the Scotties off sides here?
Looks like Max Lee and Frankie Cianci in on that tackle.
Hart County with this powerful rushing attack, I'm sure very confident they can get a yard about any time they want it, but we'll see if they roll the dice.
Yeah, just don't jump here. They may not snap it.
Offense does come to the line of scrimmage on 4th and 1 at their own 24. Shoulders under center. Crump the fullback, a wing back on each side. And Hart County jumps early, so they won't be able to go for it now. That'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Raiders. It'll be 4th and 6, and immediately in comes the punting unit for the Raiders.
Well, evidently they were going to snap it.
Lyman was a little bit anxious that time, wasn't he, Larry?
Yeah. Right guard, I think, is the one that moved.
Backs the ball up to the 19, so in to punt it away is A.D. Milby. Jarek Martin back deep for the Scotties. Good snap. Milby's kick is away. Kind of an end-over-ender. Bounces right around the 50. Takes a Hart County roll inside the 45 and will be downed at the 41-yard line. So Scotties, again, will have good field position. I believe this is exactly where they started their first drive at their own 41.
41, that's exactly right.
Punt of 40 yards for Milby with no return.
All right, 2 possessions, 2 3 and out. So, well, Hart County did get a first down on their first possession.
7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Neither team on the board yet. Are you kidding me? I got you, Luke. Put me back. I'm coming back, trying to get back on here.
Waylon Thomas.
Luke, it's not letting me back in. Hang on, I'm trying. Apologize there, folks. We lost our signal somehow, but we are back with you now. And the Scotties will have a first down, I believe. We're going to spot this ball at the Hart County 49-yard line, and that will be enough for a Glasgow first down. Larry, Bruce, catch us up here on what we missed while we were away. Do you all know? Put your mic down there, Bruce, so you can tell me.
Dalen Thomas had a 9-yard run, and then Cam Bull picked up the 2 for the first down.
Thank you, sir. 1st and 10 for the Scotties at the Hart County 49, and we get a whistle as the ball is snapped here, and it looks like Glasgow may have moved early. They do call a false start on the Scotties. So that'll make it 1st and 15.
That's some of those kind of penalties right there. That's what we've been getting for a few games now, and they really do hurt you. Put it in a bad situation at a 1st and 10. Now you got 1st and 15.
Moves the ball back into Glasgow territory at the 46. Jesse in pistol formation. Bull in the backfield with him. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Jesse to throw. Easton going to run with it. He's across the 50. Boy, he took a big shot, but he pops right back up. He's okay. Gets to the 48-yard line in Hart County territory. It'll be a gain of about 6 yards. 2nd down 9 coming up.
Yeah, that was number 39, Jackson Shoulders, on that tackle, 6'2", 220 senior. And we'll be calling his name a lot on defense.
Shoulders is their leading tackler. When you look at solo and assisted tackles combined, he has 124 tackles on the year, Larry. Jesse in shotgun, Bull to his left, 2 wide outs each way on 2nd and 9. Jesse to throw again. Easton looking over the middle. Looking, and he's got a man, but he's just overthrown.
Oh, my goodness.
Lucas Christian was the man that was open. The ball was just a little bit overthrown. So it'll be 3rd down and 9.
It looked like Lucas Christian stopped.
Kind of slowed down, didn't he?
Kind of slowed down a little bit and waiting for the football, and the ball was just overthrown.
If he's running all the way through, he might be able to get to that ball. I don't know.
I believe he might.
So 3rd down and 9 here at the Hart County 48. 2 wide outs each way. Hart County crowd comes to their feet. Jesse in shotgun, Bull in the backfield with him. Jesse looking to throw. Hart County coming on a blitz. The ball is thrown, and it's going to be incomplete. And there's an interference.
All right.
I was afraid the official behind it was not going to call it. He did not, but the official in front of the play did not, and the Hart County defender did get there just a bit early.
That was Cameron Asbury, number 7, that got there too quick, I think.
So the pass interference called on Hart County. That will give Glasgow a 1st down after the 15-yard penalty. Moves the ball to the Hart County 32-yard line.
All right, big break for the Scotties there.
5:16 to go in the first quarter. Drive stays alive here for Glasgow. Again, we are scoreless so far. Jesse in shotgun, Bull to his right, 2 wide outs each way. Jesse has the snap, wants to throw. Easton has time, now going to run with it around the right end. He's got the 30. Flag comes down behind the play. Most likely going to be a holding call on the Scotties.
Block in the back or a hold 1, 54.
Waiting on the indication here from the official.
Gosh, 2 penalties already.
It is a hold on the Scotties.
Just got to clean that stuff up. Every time we get good play, we seem like we get a big penalty.
That'll move the ball back to the 42-yard line. The only good news is it's still 1st down, but it's 1st and 20 now.
Well, it's doable. It's if you're going to have one, have it on 1st down.
2 receivers to each side. Jesse with Bull to his right. Easton flushed out of the pocket, rolling out to the left. Now reverses field, goes back to the right. Pass is complete to Bull, but actually Cam drops it. And it's just as well as he did because he was going to lose yardage if he makes the catch. Bull was just the outlet receiver that time for Jesse, and there was a defender right there with Cameron who hit him hard and knocked the ball out. Yeah, like I said, if he makes the catch, he's going to lose yardage anyway, Larry.
Yeah, good pressure from Hart County's defensive front that time to get after Easton and made him reverse field, and he just had to get rid of it.
Crowder going to go wide to the right side. You've got Thomas, Martin, and Christian all wide to the left. Bull, the running back. Jesse in shotgun. 4-man rush for Hart County. Jesse throws over the middle. The pass going to be caught by Lucas Christian. What a catch by the senior. as he had to reach back behind him, and he made a one-handed catch, it looked like to me, up here down on the 20-yard line, and they're going to mark him down at the 19.
Yeah, nice catch. I couldn't tell for sure if it was one-handed or not. I was watching without the glasses on here, but it was a nice catch and a good first down.
A pickup of 23 yards to convert first down on 2nd and 20. 4:42 to go in the first quarter. Scotties at the Hart County 19 in a scoreless ball game. 4:35 to go in the first.
Connor Trent is the man that made the tackle, his first of the game.
2 wideouts each way this time. Bull, the running back. Jesse in shotgun. Here's a give to Bull. Up the middle. Bounces to the outside now. Going to be slung down after a gain of 1, maybe 2. Not a lot there for Cam off right tackle.
And it's number 11 on the tackle. That's Madden Morgan again. That's his second in this first half.
Pickup of just a yard to the 18-yard line. Will be 2nd down and 9.
Hart County tough on the run right up the middle.
Crowder wide to the right. Thomas, Christian, Martin wide to the left side. Bull, the running back. Jesse wants to throw off play action. Setting up a wide receiver screen. Caught by Martin. He's got a lot of green jerseys around him, and he's not going to get much. 1, possibly 2. Let's see where they put it down. Looks like it'll be another 1-yard pickup. Going to put it down at the 17-yard line, so now 3rd down and 8.
A.D. Milby on that tackle. That's number 3 for him in this first quarter.
4-down territory for Glasgow, so they'll have 2 downs to pick this up. It's 3rd and 8 right now at the Hart County 17. Trips to the left side, a single wide out right. Jesse in shotgun. 3 men on the line for Hart County. A pass going to be caught here by Christian. Going to get hit at the 15, and he'll be run out of bounds about in that same area. So it will be 4th down. And let's see where they mark him out. Looks like they're going to mark him out at the 14-yard line.
Number 22, Brennan Griffith on that tackle. He's a 5'10", 160 junior. First tackle.
3-yard pickup there. It's 4th and 5, and the Scotties will go for it at the Hart County 14. 3 minutes to go in this opening quarter. We are scoreless in this Class 3A second-round playoff game between number 3 Hart County and number 12 Glasgow.
Yeah, need to dial up a good one right here.
Twin receivers each way. Bull, the running back, to the right of Jesse. 3 down linemen for Hart County. They're coming on a blitz up the middle. Jesse to throw, looking for Crowder. It's going to be incomplete. Rico could not hang on to it.
Well, right at the sticks. I don't know whether he'd had it or not.
I believe he would have had, Larry. It would have been really close, but I believe he would have had it. But Rico, it was just a little bit wide, just a little bit low, but it's a pass that Rico should have caught. It'll be turnover on downs for the Scotties. Hart County will get it at their own 14.
Well, that pass was thrown a little bit low, and it was thrown all the way across the field almost, and I thought it was going to be picked off or knocked down, but Rico got his hands on it, and he just didn't hold on.
Shoulders will set up under center for Hart County. Crump, the fullback. Rexroad and Monroe, the wing backs. There goes Monroe in motion. Give it off to Crump up the middle, and he's going to get tripped up after a gain of a couple.
Well, that looked like number 33, and that's Jacob Brunson on that tackle. I think Mason Arms kind of nicked him as he went by, and Jacob Brunson came in and got him.
It's a gain of 3 to the 17-yard line. 2nd down and 7 for the Raiders. 2:08 to go in the opening quarter. We're scoreless. Rexroad and Monroe will line up in the backfield this time. Wingback is Bradley on the right side. A wide out to the right as well. Shoulders with a snap. Gives it off to Rexroad around the right end. He's across the 20 and going to go down before he can get to the 25-yard line. They'll spot him at the 24. And that is enough for a Hart County first down.
Kellen Stone on the tackle, number 18 that time. 5'9", 152 junior.
Needed 7, and that's what he got. 1st and 10 Raiders at their own 24. Shoulders under center. Bradley goes in motion left side. Give it off to him. Trying to get around the left end. And he is dragging a Glasgow tackler across the 30 up to the 32-yard line.
I think that was Max Lee, I believe, number 34. Yep, on the tackle, number 2 for him.
Pickup of 8, 2nd down and 2 as we go under a minute remaining.
Yeah, Hart County runs the sweeps real well. They run both ends. They just pitch it back and run, and they get good blocking, and they have 3 or 4 yards before anybody ever touches them.
And we're going to get a timeout called here, and that'll give us an opportunity to take our first 30-second timeout. It is a scoreless game between Glasgow and Hart County here in the first quarter with 46 seconds to play. We're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Webster Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Webster Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Webster Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
2nd down and 2 coming up for Hart County. They are at their own 32-yard line. We believe Hart County took that timeout, so they'll have 2 left here in the first half. 46 seconds to go in the first quarter. We are scoreless in this Class 3A second-round playoff game. Shoulders under center. A wing back either way. Fullback is Crump. They fake to him, give it off to Rexroth, trying to get around the right end. Scotty string it out well. Yeah. They hit him at the 30 and going to drop him back at the 32-yard line for no gain.
Yeah, Jacob Brunson made the hit. Cam Johnson got in and turned him inside, and Jacob Brunson came in and finished him off on the tackle. That's his second.
It'll be 3rd down and 2. Hart County will not have to run another play here if they don't want to. I do not believe. We don't have any play clocks here, but I think they're good to not have to run one unless they just want to do that. There's 15 seconds on the clock now. And I think they are going to let this clock run out. They will. So that'll be the end of the first quarter of play here in Munfordville. It's a scoreless game between the Scotties and the Raiders in this Class 3A battle here in the second round of the playoffs. We're back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with a same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant.
Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Tribune back here with you in Munfordville as we start the second quarter of play. Glasgow and Hart County are scoreless in this second round 3A playoff battle. Hart County has the ball 3rd down and 2 at their own 32-yard line as we get this second period underway. Our Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. Scotties with 3 first downs, Hart County 2, Glasgow 25 yards rushing, 27 passing, a total of 52. Hart County 37 rushing, no passing, a total of 37. We'll look at the rest of the stats after this play. Shoulders, well, now Hart County kind of burned a timeout since they did not have the right personnel on the field apparently. So we'll stay right here and give you the rest of those Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. Neither team turned the ball over in that first quarter. Glasgow was penalized twice for 15 yards, Hart County twice for 20 yards. Scotties had the ball for 14 plays, 7 minutes and 16 seconds. Hart County 9 plays, 4 minutes and 44 seconds. So Larry, your thoughts so far?
Well, so far it's been a little slugfest here. Defensively, both teams played pretty well. Glasgow had the one opportunity deep in their territory and just couldn't get it done. Got stopped on downs. The Hart County so far has, Glasgow has held them in check so far, but their running game is very, very capable. And 3rd down and short here, we need to stop them right here.
So Hart County now down to 1 timeout remaining here in the first half. Scotty's yet to use one. 3rd and 2 for the Raiders. Shoulders under center. Got 2 men in the backfield behind him. I believe that's Rexroth and Monroe back there. Actually, Rexroth a wing back. Going to give this off to Crump, I think. He's got his first down. Actually, who is that?
51?
No, that is Crump running the football. Yep, 51 was the blocker out in front of him there, so Crump going to get the first down. And he'll get it out to the 39-yard line.
Ryan Morgan with the tackle. That's his first of the night. 5 down, 132 senior.
Pickup of 7 yards there for J.D. Crump. 1st and 10, Raiders at their own 39. Wing back on the right side. That's Shoulders. They give it off here to Hunter Monroe. He takes it off left tackle, and he is going to get it out to the 43-yard line.
Number 18, Kellen Stone with that tackle. That's number 2 for him.
Pick up 4 yards there for Monroe. Well, actually, they give him the 44, so make it a 5-yard pickup. 2nd down and 5 now.
I thought he bounced a yard there.
I thought he did too, Larry. I think it's a pretty generous spot. Raiders break the huddle. Monroe, the wing back on the right side. Rexroth and Crump in the backfield. They're split. A wide out here on the left. Give it off to Rexroth, trying to go around the right end, and he's going to have a first down as he gets to midfield and down right at the 50, or they're going to give him the 49. They'll put him down at the 50-yard line. First down, Hart County.
Mason Arms with the tackle, number 2 for him. Big hole off that right side that time.
Pickup of 6 yards there.
Yeah, Rexroth and Monroe, they're both over 900 yards rushing, and they're very, very hard to stop.
We're keeping an eye on that Franklin Simpson Union County ball game. Franklin Simpson leads Union County 7-0 at the end of the first quarter at Union County High School. Wide out to the right side. Here comes Hunter Monroe in motion from his wingback spot. They'll give it off to him. Trying to get around the left end. Breaks the tackle. And now he'll get it down to the 45-yard line in Glasgow territory. A pick up for 5 yards.
Yeah, Ryan Morgan, Jacob Brunson there on that stop. Yeah, they just get 4 or 5 yards of the whack.
9:49 to go in the second quarter of play. We're scoreless. It's 2nd and 5 for the Raiders at the Glasgow 45. 2 wideouts go to the right side. A wing back either way. And Crump, the fullback. They put Rexroth in motion. Give it off Crump up the middle. Nice hole. He's inside the 40. And he'll be down around the 37-yard line. It'll be another Hart County first down.
Looks like Ryan Morgan again with the stop.
Make it the 36-yard line.
There's this little misdirection. They fake going to the right side and hand it back underneath.
Wide out goes wide to the right side. Bradley and Crump in the backfield. Rexroth, the wing back on the left. Give it to Bradley, trying to get around the left side this time. He's going to get hit behind the line of scrimmage, but he will manage to fight forward for positive yardage. And he's out of bounds, I believe, at the 34.
Yeah, looks like Mason Arms again, tackle number 3 for him.
Monroe County had the tough task of traveling to take on Lexington Christian tonight, and they're down 43-7 at halftime.
Not an easy task.
No, sir. 2nd down and 8 after a 2-yard pickup for Bradley. Rexroth and Bradley, the wingbacks this time. Crump, the fullback. Here comes Bradley in motion. Give it to Rexroth. He's trying to get around the right end this time. Now cuts back to the middle, and then he just got brought down by his face mask.
Yeah,
and there comes the flag, and that's going to be a 15-yarder.
Yeah, I think Cam Johnson reached up and got him and got the face mask when he did.
Personal foul, face mask against the Scotties. So tack on 15 yards. That'll be another first down for the Raiders. And the penalty is marked off to the 16-yard line. No score, but Hart County threatening. 8:17 to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10 Raiders at the Glasgow 16. Bradley and Rexroth, the wing backs. Monroe lines up in the backfield. Wide out here to the left side. They put Bradley in motion. They're going to pitch it to him, trying to get around the left end. And the Scotties will track him down in a nice play that time. And that is Jacob Brunson, Larry, on the tackle.
Exactly. Number 4 for him already.
Does get 2 yards on the play to the 14, so 2nd down and 8 coming up.
That's a better job of defending it right there. They've been getting pitching out and going around the ends, and they're getting 4 or 5 yards before anybody gets to them.
Boy, there is a huge crowd here tonight. Scotty, the stands are full across the way for Glasgow. You've got people standing all along the track, just about all the way around the football field. Second down and 8 for the Raiders. Shoulders under center. Crump the fullback, Bradley and Rexroth the wing backs. Shoulders puts Rexroth in motion. Going to fake the pitch there, give it off underneath to Bradley. He takes it up the middle, and he'll get tackled right around the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that's Brunson again. Got a hand in there and tripped him up. Tackle number 5 for Jacob. Well, still 4 down territory, though. It's 3rd down and what, 3?
3rd down, no,
3 or 4?
more like 4, Larry, I think. Ball's at the 10, got to get to the 6. 14th play of the drive coming up here for the Raiders. Scotty defense could use a turnover right here. Shoulders under center. Monroe the fullback this time. They put Rexroth in motion to the right, and
we jumped.
Somebody moved.
We did.
If so, it will be a free 1st down for Hart County. And it will be an offsides on Glasgow.
We do that once or twice every game, seems like.
4th penalty tonight on the Scotties. I want an automatic, not automatic, but it is a 1st down due to the penalty being marked off. So 1st and goal at the 5 now for Hart County. They look to draw first blood here with 6:20 to go in the first half of play. Receiver goes wide to the right side. Shoulders will set up under center. Crump the fullback. Bradley and Rexroth to the wing backs. Rexroth in motion. Give it to Crump up the middle. And he is going to be taken down after a gain of 1 to the 4.
Yes, Mason Arms got in there and drug him backwards a little bit. That's tackle number 4 for Mason.
2nd and goal from the 4-yard line now for the Raiders. Here's a bit of a surprise. Metcalfe County leads Greene County 14-6 at the end of the first quarter. Class 2A. 2nd and goal for the Raiders at the 4. Crump and Rexroth split in the backfield. Shoulders goes in motion to the left side to give it off to Rexroth. Takes it up the middle. Gets hit. Falls forward, and he is a yard shy. Actually, he's inside the 1, it looks like.
Yeah, I believe he is.
It'll be 3rd and goal from inside the 1 coming up.
It's like Max Lee in there on the bottom of that pile. That'll be his 3rd tackle.
.4:55 to go in the first half. Hart County looking for the first score of the game for either club. Crump and Rexroth split in the backfield. Jonathan Shoulders in motion to the left side. Give it off to Crump, and he will go in for the Hart County touchdown. Raiders on the board first with 4:36 to go in the first half of play. They lead the Scotties 6-0. And the extra point pending here for Jonathan Gardner. A long drive that time for the Raiders, both in number of plays and in the amount of time it took off the clock. We'll give you all the numbers in just a moment. Jonathan Gardner on the year, 33 out of 36 on his point after touchdown attempts. And now a flag comes out, and I think Hart County may have had too many men in the huddle. They did. It's illegal participation on the Raiders. So that'll back them up 5 yards, and Gardner will have to kick a 25-yard PAT instead of a 20-yard PAT.
Yeah, he's got a good leg. He's a good kicker.
Snap is high. Rexroth can't get it down. Going to have to try to run with it or throw it one. He's going to pitch it, and now the Scotties will take down the ball carrier, and so the extra point no good. That was Connor Trent, who he pitched to, and Trent was shoved out of bounds by Glasgow defenders. So Hart County's lead will remain 6-0 over the Scotties with 4:36 to go in the first half of play. We're going to take a timeout here. We're back after a 30-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
A long drive for Hart County, 16 plays, took 9 minutes and 58 seconds, and went 86 yards, a 1-yard touchdown run. And that was not Clark Rexroth, that was J.D. Crump on the touchdown run for Hart County. The extra point was no good after a bad snap, 6-0 Hart County. Here's the kick. Glasgow fields the 25, across the 30, 35, 40. And that was Kanan Allen on the return, and they will spot him down at the 41-yard line.
Number 18, Gage Owens on that tackle. That's his first of the night. 41 again.
Glasgow has started all 3 of their offensive possessions at their own 41.
Well, we need to make something happen now. They've missed the extra point, so we have a shot at getting on the board and getting the extra point.
Arms and Bull in the backfield together. Thomas a wing back on the left side. Crowder wide to the right. Give it off to, no, actually Easton Jesse keeps it himself around the left end. Fake to Arms, and Easton going to get across the 45 and will be run out of bounds just shy of midfield, I believe. They'll mark him out at the Glasgow 49, so a pickup of 8 yards.
Number 7, Cameron Asbury is the man that ran him out of bounds over there. Good run by Easton.
Second down 2. Thomas will set up as a wing back on the left. Bull and Arms split in the backfield with Crowder wide to the right. A couple of fakes. Jesse looking to throw. Looking for Bull. It is caught at the 30. He gets away. 25-20, 15-10, 5, end zone, touchdown Scotties.
All right. Good pass right over the middle. Cam caught it, shrugged off a tackler, and went to the end zone.
And Glasgow has tied this game at 6 with 4:16 to play in the first half. And Jared Malagon will come on to attempt the extra point to try to give the Scotties the lead. That touchdown brought to you by Elmore Realty and Auction, and now the Walbert Trucking PAT coming up. Houston Jesse to snap. Jarek Martin the holder. Good snap. Hold is down. Kick by Malagon is up, and it is good. And Glasgow has the lead, 7-6 with 4:16 to go in the first half of play. Now, Hart County scored on a drive that consumed nearly 10 minutes off the clock. Scotty score in 20 seconds. We'll tell you more about the drive in just a moment here as Bruce is finishing that up, but it's a touchdown pass from Easton Jesse to Cam Bull. Easton completing his 20th touchdown pass of the season against just 3 interceptions now. For Cam Bull, his second receiving touchdown of the year. 7 total touchdowns on the season now for Cam. And the drive for the Scotties, 2 plays, went 59 yards, took 20 seconds, and it was a 51-yard touchdown pass from Jesse to Bull. Jared Malagon adds the extra point for that 7-6 lead.
Well, nice play. We don't throw it over the middle a lot. That time it was looked like a post pattern right over the middle, and Cam caught it, shrugged off a tackler. I thought they had him tackled right there on the spot, but he shrugged him off and got to the end zone.
So Jared Malagon to kick it away. Rexroth, the deep man here for Hart County. It'll be a squib kick, fielded at the 26-yard line. The returner across the 30, 35, 40, 45, and tackled just before he can get to the 50-yard line. And on the return that time was Cameron Asbury. Some shoddy tackling that time by the Scotties on the kickoff return team.
Yeah, Kellen Stone had to come in and make the tackle. That's his third of the night.
Return of 29 yards that time for Asbury. And Hart County will start right at midfield, 1st and 10 at the 50. Glasgow leads 7-6, 4:08 to go until halftime. A very quick first half here.
Yeah, not what you wanted to do after a touchdown and take the lead.
Monroe and Rexroth will be the wing backs, Crump the fullback, and Hart County is going to burn its third and final timeout here in this first half of play. And while we have a moment here, we're going to label that 51-yard touchdown pass from Easton Jesse to Cam Bull our Hardy's hot and fresh play of the game. If you're watching on our YouTube feed, you'll get a replay of that. But again, our thanks to Hardy's for sponsoring our Hardy's hot and fresh play of the game. A 51-yard touchdown completion from Easton Jesse to Cam Bull, and then the extra point gives Glasgow a 7-6 lead. We've got 4:08 to go here in the first half of play. Hart County out of timeouts here in the half. Glasgow does have all 3 of theirs remaining. Back to action now. 1st and 10 Raiders at the 50. Bradley and Rexroth the wingbacks. They put Rexroth in motion to the right. Now Shoulders wants to throw. Man over the middle is incomplete.
Boy, he was open, too. He just overthrew him just a little bit.
And that was the excellent tight end, Jackson Shoulders, who comes into this ball game leading the team in receiving yards with 308 on the year. Second and 10 for the Raiders at the 50. Bradley and Rexroth again, the wing backs on either side. Crump the fullback. Wide out here to the left. Put Rexroth in motion. They'll give it off to him. Around the right end, has some room. He's across the 45 and down at the 42-yard line, I believe. He'll be a couple of yards shy.
Looks like number 25, Mason Arms again. Tackle number 5 for him.
It will be an 8-yard gain for Rexroth.
Just big hole off that right side to run through. You know, he got 4 or 5 yards before anybody ever hit him.
3rd and 2 for the Raiders at the Glasgow 42. Could be 4-down territory if they don't get it here. Shoulders under center. They'll give it off to Hunter Monroe, trying to go around the left end. Now cuts back the middle. He's got his first down as he's going to get inside the 42 to 38-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah, he bounced off of a couple of tacklers there before David Dale came in and got him for his first tackle of the night.
3:21 to go in the first half of play. Glasgow leading 7-6 here in this Class 3A second-round playoff game in Munfordville. 1st and 10 Raiders at the Glasgow 38-yard line. Monroe, the wing back on the right side. Rexroth and Crump split in the backfield. Wide out Trent here to the left. Put Monroe in motion. Give it off to Rexroth, and he tries to go up the middle with it and nothing doing. Scotties meet him in the hole and drop him for about a 1-yard loss, it looks like.
That was Mason Arms, too. He hit him right straight up there in that hole. Tackle number 6 for Mason.
It will be a loss of 1. Back to the 39. Second down and 11. You would think this is probably 4-down territory for Hart County, though, inside the 40. Of course, just 2nd and 11 here. Wing back either way. Crump the fullback to put Rexroad in motion. Shoulders wants to throw. Those over the middle. Pass going to be nearly intercepted. Jarek Martin had a chance to haul it in, but could not quite collect it. Pass was intended that time for Connor Trent, but the Scotties had very good coverage that time.
I'm sure Jarek could tell you he should have caught that football. That looked like it was right in the old bread basket.
So it'll be 3rd down and 11 now. Clock stopped with 2:12 to go in the first half.
Yep, big play here. We'll see what they do on 4th down. We've got to stop them here.
Jarek leads this team with 5 interceptions on the year. 2 of those have been returned for touchdowns. Shoulders under center. Wing back either way. Rexroad in motion. Give it to him.
Reverse.
Now give it back to Monroe on a reverse, and the Scotties play it very well.
Yep, Mason Arms was not fooled.
A gain of maybe 2 yards to the 37. It'll bring up 4th down and long now for the Raiders.
Yeah, that was Davey Williams also with him. He and Mason hit him both at the same time.
Hart County does not have any timeouts, so they'll have to play this through here. They look like they will go for it on 4th. And basically, they're going to send the punting unit in on 4th and 9. Got to be alert for a fake here, and Glasgow's going to call a timeout, and I'm sure that's exactly what Jeff Garman's going to tell his ball club right here, Larry.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. You know, normally it would be 4 down territory for them, and of course it's 4th and 10, so they may think better of it.
Let's see if we can catch you up to date on some scores here. We told you Metcalfe County leading Greene County at the end of the first quarter in Class 2A by a score of 14-6. Lexington Christian Academy all over Monroe County at halftime in Class 2A by a score of 43-7. And at last check, it was Franklin Simpson on top of Union County, 7-0. The end of the first quarter there.
I'm sure Glasgow and Hart County is glad to hear that, because that trip to Union County is not fun.
Well, of course, whoever wins this game, you don't know who you're going to play in that next round because it goes to RPI.
Yeah, RPI.
You look at the RPI once you get into the 3rd round. So whoever wins this game will not necessarily play whoever wins that Franklin Union County ball game. It'll have to all be figured out overnight.
Well,
so Hart County's put the offense back on the field here on 4th down and 9.
They have changed their mind.
They'll go for it at the Glasgow 38. Shoulders under center. If you're Glasgow, don't jump here. They do snap it. Shoulders wants to throw. Looking for Rexroad. Wide open. He's caught it at the 15, 10, 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Hart County. My goodness.
I think they did that to us the first time we played them last year.
They just snuck Rexroad out of the backfield. Glasgow lost him completely. He was wide open. Nobody picked him up coming out of the backfield, and that's as easy of a throw and catch as you're going to have. Hart County retakes the lead at 12-7 with 1:41 to go in the first half of play. And now the Raiders going to go for 2 here to try to make up for the botched extra point the last time out. Trent will go wide to the right side. Monroe and Crump in the backfield together. You've got Rexroad as a wing back on the left. Shoulders under center. Here's the snap. Pitch to Monroe around the left end, and he's going to get into the end zone without any trouble. And the 2-point conversion is good. Hart County back on top now by a score of 14-7 with 1:41 to go in the first half of play. Glasgow will have 2 timeouts remaining if they want to try to get something done here at the end of the half. Of course, Hart County's going to get the ball to start the 3rd quarter, so that was a huge touchdown there for the Raiders.
Yes, it was. You knew something was going to be up, so, you know, the pass was in play there, but we didn't protect it very well.
A 7-play, 50-yard drive for Hart County goes 2 minutes and 33 seconds. And it ends up being a 37-yard touchdown pass from Jacob Shoulders to Clark Rexroad. The 2-point run good for Hunter Monroe, and it's 14-7 Hart County. Gardner approaches the kick. Kicks it deep. Fielded at the 6-yard line. And then Bull just slips and falls down. Or that's actually Kanan Allen, I'm sorry. Kanan Allen just lost his footing and fell down back at the 11. And they'll mark him at the 12, actually. Kanan had some room to return that kickoff, but just totally slipped and fell down.
Yeah, grass a little wet, I guess, but because of the rain yesterday.
Of course, in high school, you don't have to be touched. Once your knee goes down, you're down, just like college. So 1st and 10 Glasgow. We'll see if the poor field position here influences their decision on how aggressive to be offensively. They start at their own 12. Jesse in shotgun. Bull in the backfield with him. Trips to the near side. A single wide out to the left. Here's the give to Bull around the left end. Cam has room across the 15-20. Jumps over a man, and he'll go down out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That's a South Central Bank first down for the Scotties.
Looks like number 6, Kyle Rutledge, is the man that ran him out of bounds, his first tackle.
And by going out of bounds, the clock stops with 1:31 to go in the half. Again, Glasgow does have 2 timeouts. And we get a whistle and play is stopped as Glasgow comes to the line of scrimmage. Not sure what that was about, but now we're set to go. 2 receivers each way for Glasgow. Bull, the running back. Jesse in shotgun. Comes Crowder in motion. Going to fake the pitch forward to him, give it off to Bull, and Cam going to go down after a short gain. Just a couple to the 27.
That's number 2, Joshua J.D. Crump on the tackle. That's his first of the night for the senior.
2nd down and 8. Scotty's huddling up here, so apparently not in a big rush. They're down to 1:10 to go in the half. Hart County leads 14-7. Crowder wide to the left side. Thomas, Christian, Martin all wide to the right. Bull's the running back. Give to Bull again around the right end. Cam looking for some room, and he's going to get hit at the 30 and drops him 31.
Number 39 again. That is Jackson Shoulders, number 2 for him.
Pick up a 4. 3rd down and 4 coming up with 36 seconds to go. Scotties will have to run one more play. They're just looking to run the clock out here, apparently. They may have to hurry to get this one off.
Yes.
Jesse in shotgun. Bull in the backfield with him. They give the Bull again. Cam takes it up the middle, 35-40. Bounces to the outside, 45-50. And into Hart County territory down to 44 with 2 seconds to go, and the Scotties will burn a timeout.
Clark Ritzroth on the tackle, number 9. That's his first. Nice run by Cam Bull.
Pick up of 25 yards, Bruce tells us. So Scotties do burn that 2nd timeout, and they'll have time to maybe heave one into the end zone here with 2 seconds to play. Hart County on top by a score of 14-7. Thank our sponsors here on WCLU. They are Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, HVAC Services, Garcia's Grill, South Central Bank, Elmore Realty and Auction. Also brought to you by Hardee's, South Central Rural Telephone Cooperative, TJ Regional Health, Monticello Bank, McDonald's of Glasgow, Phillips IGA, and Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Myers. And by the way, that was a South Central Bank first down there for the Scotties and an SCRTC crucial 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 Glasgow at the Hart County 44. Time for just one more play here at the end of the half. 2 seconds to go. Thomas, Christian, Martin all wide to the right. Crowder wide to the left. Jesse in shotgun. Hart County coming on a blitz off the right side. Glasgow picks it up. Jesse looking downfield. Lobs it up towards the end zone. It is tipped and incomplete. Actually, it's intercepted down at the 5-yard line. Rexroth returning to the 20, 25-30, 35-40, 45-50.
Block in the back.
And there's the flag comes down, Larry. Rexroth going to go across the 30, 25-20, 15-10, 35, and he's going to be tackled just before he gets to the end zone anyway, but the flag was thrown, and Glasgow has a player down at the 36-yard line, and I believe that's Frankie Cianci. He's trying to get to his feet slowly. And Frankie does get up, and he'll go off the field under his own power.
Who intercepted that?
It was Rex Rote.
Clark Rex-Rote?
Yep. And the call is a block in the back on Hart County, so that is the end of the first half of play. It's Hart County 14, Glasgow 7. We thought we'd have a good one here in Munfordville tonight, and we do. In this Class 3A Round 2 battle here in the playoffs. We'll come back in a moment and take a look at the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats on the Don Franklin Auto halftime show. 14-7, Hart County leads Glasgow. We're back after a 4-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Want to slash your cable bill? Save over $20 a month with MyStream TV from SCRTC. The savings alternative with the same great channel lineup you've always been accustomed to. Packages as low as $85 even include internet, at least 200 meg. This is a no-brainer. No more cable boxes, just an app. And you even get an extra stream. Wait till we show you Catch-Up TV. Compare your current service to the new MyStream TV from SCRTC, 678-2111. Call and save today.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Phillips IGA, a family market since 1960. Visit the butcher shop where you'll find fresh cuts of fine meats from an in-store butcher and delicious hamburger ground fresh, plus a fresh selection of garden vegetables and fruits. They proudly carry legacy dairy milk produced right in their hometown of Highsville. Find your favorite national brands. Download the Phillips IGA app to start saving. View their weekly sales ad or simply shop online. Phillips IGA and Butcher Shop. Friendly faces and fair prices. Located on Highway 70 in Highsville.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
There's a new flavor in Hardee's Craft Kitchen. Nashville Hot Chicken. Juicy, 100% white meat dipped in buttermilk, hand-breaded and seasoned to bring the heat. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? New Nashville Hot is goodness in the making.
It's time for the Don Franklin Auto Scotties Football Halftime Show on WCLU.
First of you back here with you on the Don Franklin Auto Halftime Show. It is Hart County 14, Glasgow 7 in this Class 3A second-round playoff game here in Munfordville. And, Larry, it's been a good ball game, just like we thought we'd have. Both teams, you look at the stats here, pretty even. Glasgow 155 total yards, Hart County 135. Scotties have been much more balanced than Hart County has, as you would expect. 77 yards rushing for the Scotties, 78 passing, 98 rushing for Hart County, 37 passing. But just like in the first meeting, Hart County hurts Glasgow in the passing game as they go for it on 4th and 9. They slip Rexroad out of the backfield. He's wide open down the left sideline, and he goes in for the go-ahead touchdown there late in the second quarter.
Yeah, it reminds me of the first game we played. Of course, the first game we played last year against them, against this bunch, it was a back-and-forth scoring slugfest. And Glasgow, the game turned on a couple of fumbles by Glasgow, but they hurt us early with 2 long pass plays when we didn't expect them to throw the football. On that play, we had to, I think they were going to punt the football. We called timeout to make sure that we didn't jump or we didn't let them fake it. And they just ran him out of the backfield, and he stood on a curl pattern right down the sidelines in the pass. He was wide open. Nobody touched him. So it was a good call on Hart County's part. Bad defense on Glasgow's part.
Hart County with a big edge in time of possession in the first half. Scotties had a huge edge in the first meeting earlier this year. Glasgow had the ball over 31 minutes of that ball game in the first half here. Hart County has the ball for nearly 15 of the 24 minutes in that first half. Nearly 10 minutes on that one possession, Larry, where they scored their first touchdown.
Yeah, we talked about Glasgow wanting to control the ball offensively. Well, Hart County is the one that's controlling the football right now. On offense. If we can't stop the run, they're getting 3, 4, 5 yards a time every time they run the football. We stop them every once in a while, but it's hard to stop this running game. Their pitch outs or sweeps and stuff like that are just excellently blocked, and they have good speed in the running backs.
Well, halftime score 14-7. It is Hart County over Glasgow here at the break. Catch you up to date. I don't think I've updated you on the Union County Franklin Simpson score lately, and it is now 7-7. Franklin Simpson and Union County all tied up at halftime over there at Union County High School. Getting an update on the Lexington Christian Academy Monroe County game. LCA leads Monroe 43-14 at the end of the third in that one, and now Greene County has tied the game up against Metcalf County in Class 2A, 14-all in that one. Our halftime stats here. Coming up at you, they are the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. And again, 14-7 Hart County leading Glasgow here in this Class 3A second-round playoff matchup. And we'll turn things over to Larry and Bruce to take a look at those Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. Larry?
All right, Joe. Glasgow won the opening toss of the coin, and they decided to take the football. But it was short-lived as they went 3 and out, had to punt the football with 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. Hart County would take over. It was a good punt by Keenan Allen. It died at the 5-yard line at 9:50 of the first quarter. Hart County did pick up a first down before Glasgow stopped them and made them punt at 7:10 of the first quarter. The Scotties would get the football on their own 41-yard line with 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. They mounted a good drive, got down inside the 20-yard line, but lost the ball on down. It was a pass trying to pick up the first down to Rico Crowder over on the far sideline, and he just couldn't come up with it. The ball was thrown a little low, and so Glasgow would lose it on downs at that point. Hart County would take over with 2:34 to go in the first quarter on their own 14-yard line. From there, that was the long drive that Joe talked about, a 16-play, 86-yard drive. Took 9 minutes and 58 seconds off the clock. J.D. Crump went over from 1 yard out for the touchdown. They lined up to kick the extra point, but the snap was high. They had to pull it down and tried to run it in, but Glasgow tackled them before they could get to the end zone, so the conversion was no good, and Hart County led 6-0 with 4:36 to go in the second quarter. Glasgow would answer right back on the ensuing kickoff. They would again take over on their own 41-yard line at 4:31 of the second quarter. It only took them 2 plays to put it in the end zone. 2 plays, 59 yards. Only took 20 seconds off the clock. Cameron Bull caught a 51-yard touchdown pass from Easton Jesse. The kick by Jared Malagon was good, and Glasgow led 7-6 at that point. 4:16 to go in the second quarter. But Hart County came right back. They took the ball on a nice return on the kickoff to the 50-yard line with 4:08 to go in the second quarter. From there, they went on a 7-play, 50-yard drive, took 2:33 off the clock. Clark Rexroth caught a 37-yard touchdown pass from Jacob Shoulders. The 2-point conversion was good on a run by Hunter Monroe, and Hart County led 14-7 with 1:47 left in the second quarter. Glasgow will get the football back, have 1 or 2 pretty good plays, got down in there into Hart County territory, but could not get it in any further. And they would try a desperation pass into the end zone, and Clark Rexroth intercepted it at about the 2 or 3 yard line. They had a penalty on the run back, so nothing happened there as time would run out. And Hart County will get the football back when they come out in the third quarter. So at halftime here, it is 14-7 in favor of the Raiders of Hart County. Bruce?
Thank you, Larry. Here at our Don Franklin Auto halftime show, we've got your Garcia's Grill sizzling stats here for the first half. With Hart County on top 14-7, they had 7 first downs. They rushed for 98 yards, passed for 37 for a total of 135. The Scotties with 5 first downs, 77 on the ground, 78 through the air for a total of 155. We had 1 turnover in the first half, and that was the interception there to end the half as Glasgow tried to throw a Hail Mary into the end zone. Hart County, the Raiders were penalized twice for 20 yards. The Scotties were penalized 4 times for 45 yards. A big face mask penalty got them down in scoring position. The Raiders ran 28 plays in that first half. They consumed 14 minutes and 43 seconds. The Scotties with 21 plays on offense, 9 minutes, 17 seconds. Individually here in the first half, our Garcia's Grill sizzling individual stats. Leading rusher in the ball game is Clark Rexroth for Hart County with 54 yards on 12 carries. Hunter Monroe had 5 carries for 25 yards. Jordan Bradley picked up 16 on 4 carries. And J.D. Crump had 2 yards on 3 carries and a touchdown. Jacob Shoulders was 1 of 3 passing for 37 yards and a score. That completion went to Clark Rexroth. A.D. Milby punted 1 time in that first half, and it went for 40 yards. For the Scotties, our leading rusher was Cameron Bull with 47 yards on 6 carries. He had a long of 25. Easton Jesse picked up 14 yards on 2 carries. Dalen Thomas had 9 yards on 1 carry, and Mason Arms carried it 3 times for 7 yards. Easton Jesse was 4 of 8 passing for 47 yards and a touchdown. He did have the lone interception. Of course, that was a Hail Mary. Our leading receiver so far in the first half was Cameron Bull with 51 yards on 1 catch. That went for a score. Lucas Christian picked up 26 yards on 2 catches. He had a long of 23, and Jarek Martin had the 1 screen pass reception that went for 1 yard. Kanan Allen punted 1 time in that first half. It went for 47 yards. So here at halftime of this second round playoff game in Class 3A, it's Hart County 14, the Glasgow Scottie 7. As I told you, this is our Don Franklin halftime show. We'll return after a 3-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
This has been your Don Franklin Auto Scotties Football Halftime Show. The second half kickoff is just minutes away on WCLU.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but her dedication to her customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Webster Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Webster Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Webster Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with the same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Tribune back here with you at Hart County High School, where the Scotties trail Hart County by a score of 14-7 here at the break. Just about ready to get this second half underway. Hart County is going to get the football to start the second half of play. Again, we'll catch you up to date on the scores as we have them right now. It is Bardstown on top of Logan County, 31-27. Don't know if that's a final or where that ball game is exactly, and as far as the game is concerned, because they're not telling us where it's the third quarter or in the game or whatever. But it's Bardstown on top of Logan County, 31-27. Greene County and Metcalfe County all knotted up at 14 at halftime in Class 2A. Lexington Christian Academy is leading Monroe County at the end of the third quarter, 43-14. And Union County and Franklin Simpson all tied up at 7 at halftime in Class 3A. Larry, what about Glasgow? What do they need to do here in this second half to pull out a victory?
Well, first we got to stop Hart County's running game. Of course, they beat us. They got us on a pass play on that last series, but we got to be, capable of stopping that. But we got to stop the run. We got to get them in some long third down situations so we can get the football back. We need to control the football the second half.
So, Cannon Allen has it teed up for the Scotties, ready to get this third quarter underway. Rexroth back deep for Hart County. It'll be touched by a Hart County player. It's a free ball, and it's just going to be recovered by a Hart County player before it went out of bounds. Cameron Asbury ended up falling on it. And Hart County will start this drive at their own 17-yard line.
Well, that's a good start.
Hart County 14, Glasgow 7 as we get this second half underway. Again, you don't know who you'll play if you win this ball game because it goes to RPI once you get to that third round. So Hart County just had 12 players in the huddle. No flag. Now they throw it. I didn't think they were going to catch it, but that'll back them up 5 more yards. It is illegal participation called on the Raiders. It'll back them up to the 12. It'll be 1st and 15. It was Connor Trent who tried to just slip out casually, and he almost got away with it. 1st and 15 Raiders at their own 12. Jacob Shoulders under center. Rexroth and Crump are the backs. They're split back there. Hunter Monroe's the wing back on the left side. And Shoulders going to pitch it on an option to Rexroth, and the Scotties stack him up and play it very well. He's going to lose yardage back at the 9-yard line. It'll be a loss of 3 more yards.
Yeah, that was Ryan Morgan.
And now a flag comes in at the end of the play, Larry. Sorry, go ahead.
Ryan Morgan with his 4th tackle played it really well that time, strung it out.
But we'll see what the flag is here. It came in after the play was over with, and it looks like they may get Glasgow. Holding called on Glasgow. You don't see too many defensive holding penalties, but that's what you're going to get called here.
Huh, on a running play?
That's a 10-yard penalty. It still will not be a first down. It'll move the ball up to the 24-yard line.
Good grief. Huh.
2nd down and 4.
Well, if we can hurt ourselves with penalties, we can do it a lot of ways.
Shoulders under center. Crump the fullback, a wing back each way. Rexroth goes in motion. Give it to Crump, the fullback up the middle. He's got the first down. He's going to go down to the 30-yard line with a gain of 6.
He's like number 19, Davey Williams, with his 3rd tackle.
Well, it'd be a nice time for the Scotties to get a turnover here on the Hart County end of the field. 14-7 Raiders, 11:36 to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Hart at their own 30. Again, Crump the fullback. Monroe and Rexroth the wing backs. Wide out here to the near side. Rexroth in motion. They'll give it to him. Around the right end, now cuts back to the middle of the field. He's inside the 35. He is up to the 38 and slung down close to the 39. We'll see where they mark him.
Looks like David Dale on that tackle, number 2.
They'll put it at the 38-yard line.
Rexroth is just he's slippery. He's got good speed, but boy, he can stop on a dime and cut.
It's a pickup of 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Two men go wide to the right side. You got a wing back either way. Crump the fullback, no tight end in the game here for Hart County. Here goes Rexroth in motion. Give it off to Crump up the middle. He'll cross the 40 to the 44-yard line with another Hart County first down.
That looks like number 78, Parker McGowan, with that tackle, 6'2", 344 junior, his first of the night.
Ball at the 43 instead of the 44, but it is still enough for a first down. Two receivers to the right side. Bradley and Rexroth the wing backs. Crump the fullback, or is that Monroe the fullback? I believe it's Monroe. It is Monroe. They give it off to him. He'll go off the left side. He's going to slip the first tackle and get it out to the 50 for a pickup of 7.
Mason Arms, tackle number 8 for Mason.
Second down and 3. 9:53 to go in the third quarter. It's a 14-7 lead for Hart County.
First and second downs, they're getting 5, 6, 7 yards at a time, and it's very hard to stop this offense when you're getting second and short and third and short.
A wide out each way this time. A wing back each way. Monroe, the fullback, who goes Rexroad in motion. Give to Monroe. Goes up the middle with it. Now veers off to the right side. He's going to have a first down as he gets to the 45 in Glasgow territory with a gain of 5 yards.
Yeah, Mason Arms again with a tackle, number 9.
2A playoff game has gone final. Lexington Christian defeats Monroe County by a score of 57-14. Jackson Shoulders and Connor Trent both go wide to the right side. Bradley and Rexroth the wing backs. Monroe the fullback. Here's the give to Monroe again. Starts off the left side. Gets hit after a short gain and driven backwards from there. It'll be a pickup of about 2, I believe, to the 43.
Yeah, I think that was Jacob Brunson, number 33 on the tackle. That's tackle number 6 for Jacob.
Hart County has run the ball 30 times so far here in this ball game. No surprise. It's what they do. Second and 8 for the Raiders at the Glasgow 43. Shoulders and Trent wide to the right once again. Wing back is Bradley on the right side. He'll come in motion, give it off to him on a sweep around the left end. Going to get hit in the backfield and dropped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Kellen Stone is the man that got to him first for his 4th tackle. Hung on to him.
They are actually going to give him a gain of 1 to the 42.
Yeah, 3rd down and long now, so this is a situation you won't get them in.
Got 3rd and 7 for the Raiders. 7:45 to go in the third quarter. 14-7 lead for Hart County.
But then again, it could be 4-down territory too.
Could be, Larry. Again, Shoulders and Trent go wide to the right. A wing back each way. Monroe the fullback. And a timeout called by the Raiders. So that'll give us an opportunity to take one as well. Hart County 14, Glasgow 7. We've got 7:28 to go in the third quarter. This Class 3A second round playoff game. We're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
If you already have internet through SCRTC, there's a pretty good chance your speed just went up, maybe even paying less. And if you don't, check on fiber optic with SCRTC in your area, because 500 meg is now only $70. That's 500 down and upload. And if you want more speed, SCRTC got it, up to 5 gig of it. Make the switch right now at scrtc.com and we'll do the install free. This won't last forever. With unmatched customer support, SCRTC, your best and last internet provider.
Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Tribune back here with you at Hart County High School. It is Hart County 14, Glasgow 7.
Well, I think the Scotties need to get them off the field here on this play if we're going to get back in this game.
3rd down and 7 for the Raiders at the Glasgow 42. Rexroad in motion to the right side. They're going to pitch it to him. Got a lot of room on that right side. He's got the 40, 35, 30. He's got the first down and driven out of bounds before he can reach the 25. They just totally outflanked the Scotties right there.
Yeah, nobody out there. Dalen Thomas is the man that got him for his first tackle, but that's just a big jet sweep is all that was. He just pitched it to him, and there was nobody out there to stop him at the corner.
Franklin Simpson just took a 9-7 lead over Union County as they got a safety. The ball game in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Raiders. They are at the Glasgow 28. Hart County leads 14-7, 7:21 to go, and now we get a flag over on the Glasgow sideline. It's going to be a sideline warning called against the Scotties.
I didn't see anybody move back.
I didn't either, Larry. No penalty yardage marked off. The first was just a warning. So now back to the line of scrimmage come the Raiders. Jackson shoulders a wing back on the right side. You've got Bradley and Crump in the backfield. They give to Crump here. Goes up the middle with it, and he'll get a couple.
Right, Max Lee in there on that one. That's number 4 for Max.
Ball marked to the 26, so a pickup of 2, second down 8.
Yeah, the Scotties need something big to happen here. We need a turnover or something.
You don't want to fall behind by 2 scores here, Larry. That's going to make things difficult. Still a lot of time to go, but
yeah, they can control the ball. They showed it already for 10 minutes.
Already down to 6:32 to go in this third quarter. Glasgow has not had the ball yet in the second half. Bradley in motion. They're going to pitch it to him. Sweep around the left side. He's got room, 20, 15, and out of bounds at the 13-yard line with another Hart County first down. Pickup of 13 that time for Bradley. Hart County has now run for 151 yards on the night. Is that right, Bruce? Yep. Come in averaging 320 per game on the ground, number 2 in Class 3A in the entire state. First and 10 Raiders here at the Glasgow 13. Crump's the fullback, a wing back each way. Here comes Bradley in motion. Give to the fullback, Crump. Big hole up the middle. He's inside the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Hart County.
Well, that was too easy. I was off the left side. They opened up a nice hole, and he had to break one tackle and got it in the end zone.
And they just let about 5 extra seconds run off the clock right there. They finally stopped it. So Hart County goes on top by a score of 20-7, 6:09 to go in the third quarter. And Jonathan Gardner on to attempt the PAT. Hold is down. The kick is up. Kind of popped it up, but it's going to get through the uprights. And Hart County goes on top by a score of 21-7 now with 6:09 to go in this third period of play. From what I remember in the first meeting back in October over at Hank Roy Stadium, neither team ever had a 2-score lead in that ball game. I don't think. But Hart County has one here, so see if the Scotties can come back. Of course, Glasgow was down by 10 at halftime last week against McLean County, but different level of competition here against the Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders are pretty good defensively. They got a very good running game. Their running game is what's killing us right now. They're just controlling everything with it.
That drive for Hart County, 11 plays, 83 yards, 5:51 the time of possession. And J.D. Crump scores on a 13-yard run. The extra point good for Gardner. 21-7 Hart County. 6:09 to go in the third. And that for J.D. Crump, his team-leading 12th touchdown of the year.
Well, the Scotties will have to score quickly and then try to get the football back. You got to find some way to stop them.
Squib kick here going to be picked up. Well, it's a free
Nobody's
ball.
picked it up yet.
And the Scotties do finally pick it up back at the 24. It's Rico Crowder across the 25, 30, and he'll be run out of bounds right around the 30-yard line.
That was 22, I think. On the tackle, that's Brennan Griffin, number 2 for him.
Ball will be spotted at the 30. So first and 10 Glasgow from there. 6:03 to go in the third quarter. Scotties find themselves down 21-7.
Yeah, gotta put one in the end zone on this series for sure.
2 wideouts each way. Jesse in shotgun. He has Bull to his right. 4-man front for Hart County. Dalen Thomas comes in motion to the near side. Here's a give to Bull. Cam gets hit at the line of scrimmage but keeps the legs driving, and he'll get to the 35 for a pickup of 5 yards.
It's number 39 again, Jackson Shoulders. That's his 3rd tackle on the night.
Actually, back it up to the 34, so it'll be a 4-yard pickup. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Twin wideouts to each side once again. Bull to the right of Jesse this time. Here comes Crowder in motion. They'll do a little shovel pass to Crowder around the right end. And Rico going to go down to the 39, about a yard shy of the first.
He got caught from behind by number 21. That would be Christian Martin. That's his first tackle on the night, 5'10", 165 junior.
Pickup of 5 yards on what goes down as a pass play in the books.
Third down and short.
3rd and 1 here, Larry. Two receivers each way. Bull the running back. Jesse in shotgun. Thomas in motion to the left side. Give to Bull. Cam will have his first down across the 40 up to the 42. Well, they may back it up to the 41. Let's see where they put it down.
Brennan Griffin on the tackle, number 3.
No, it will be the 42, so a pickup of 3 yards. 1st and 10 Scotties. That's a South Central Bank first down and a SCRTC 3rd down crucial conversion. Scotty to the line of scrimmage here. Jesse in shotgun with twin wideouts to each side once again. Fake to Bull. It's a quick throw to Crowder. Catches at the 40. 45, 50 down the left sideline. Has a first down. He's out of bounds in Hart County territory at the 47.
Yeah, a little hitch pattern out to the left. He just caught it and then outran the corner and got first down and got out of bounds.
That's another South Central Bank first down for Glasgow. 4:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. Clock stopped as Crowder got out of bounds. 21-7, Hart County leads. Rico Crowder talking to one of the officials about something. Now he'll set up as a wideout to the left side along with Lucas Christian. Jarek Martin and Dalen Thomas, the wideouts to the right. Bull the running back. Jesse in shotgun. Here's the snap. Hart County coming on the blitz. Jesse gets hit, gets away. Now throws. Pass going to be nearly intercepted.
Ooh.
As it was Connor Walters who had made a play on the football. Jesse was just trying to lob that ball out to Bull to avoid the sack, and good play by Walters. He got a hand on it and almost took it back for a pick 6.
Yeah, if he catches it, it is. Nobody there to stop him if he catches that football. Good pressure by Hart County on Easton that time to make him get rid of it.
Glasgow escapes disaster there. It'll be 2nd down and 10 at the Hart County 47. Again, 2 receivers each way. Now Thomas will come in motion to the right side. Jesse fakes the Bull, keeps it himself, gets away from a couple of tacklers in the backfield. 45, now spins away from another tackler, and he'll go down at the 43-yard line. And, boy, all the credit to Easton Jesse right there. He had 2 defenders right in his face as he made the fake and somehow was able to get away for a positive yardage of 5, it looks like, down to the 42.
Yeah, Cameron Asbury on the tackle, number 2 for him.
3rd down and 5 for Glasgow.
Hart County is they're pretty good tacklers, though. They don't miss a lot.
Hart County crowd comes to their feet here on 3rd and 5. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Thomas a wing back on the left side. Bull's the running back. Jesse snaps, fakes the handoff. Jesse rolling out to the right. He's got room to run here. Going to get to the 40 and to the 39-yard line. It'll be 4th and short coming up for the Scotties.
Jackson Shoulders on the tackle, number 4. Boy, it looked like Easton had it made.
He
and
did,
then
Larry.
Jackson Shoulders just boom.
Boy, Shoulders closed. He closed quickly on that tackle.
That's what I say. They don't miss a lot of tackles. They are very disciplined on defense.
Glasgow's going to go for it here on 4th and 2 at the Hart County 39. We'll see if the Scotties can maybe get Hart County to jump here. I'm sure Easton will give them the hard count.
Yeah, should do that and then probably call a timeout.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Thomas a wing back on the right side. Bull is the running back. Sets up to the right of Jesse. As Easton's in shotgun. Hart County does jump, and they came across.
They got it.
So Jesse with a good hard count there got Hart County to jump. It'll be a free first down for the Scotties. Moves the ball to the Hart County 34, first down and 10. 2.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Hart County leads 21-7.
Yeah, that's a good break for the Scotties there. We did it. We gave them one. They give us one.
Crowder and Martin wide left. Christian wide right. Thomas the wing back on the right side. Bull sets up to the right of Jesse. Fake the Bull, give it to Thomas on a sweep around the left side. Has a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got the 30, and he'll go down at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, it's Shoulders again. Jackson Shoulders, tackle number 5. He's 6'2", 220, moves really well.
Pick up of 6, second down and 4 for Glasgow. Crowder, the lone wide out to the left. You got 3 men wide right. That's Martin, Christian, and Thomas. Second and 4, Bull, the running back to the right of Jesse. Easton looking to throw. Looking left side for Crowder. Throws it up. It's going to be incomplete. There on the coverage, Connor Walters. He was right there with Crowder. He and Rico were fighting over possession of that football, and neither one of them came down with it. It'll be third down and 4.
Yeah, Rico's pumping his fist. He thought he ought to caught that football.
Thomas, Christian, Martin wide to the right, Crowder wide to the left. Jesse has the snap, gives to Bull. Cam fumbles it, picks it back up, and he is going to be driven out of bounds, I think, just about a yard shy of the first down. But, boy, a big break there for the Scotties. That ball kind of bounced right back up to Bull. They're going to mark him out at the 25, and he will be a yard shy. It'll be 4th and 1.
Shoulders again on the tackle. That would be number 6 for him, and I think that's 3 out of the last 4.
4th and less than a yard here.
Biggest play in the ball game so far for the Scotties.
Got to get it to about the 29.5, so about a half yard to go. Arms in there as a running back along with Bull. Jesse goes under center. Thomas, the wing back on the left side, put him in motion. And the quarterback sneak for Easton Jesse, and Mason Arms gives him an assist with a little shove in the back. The old tush push that the Philadelphia Eagles have made famous in the NFL, and it'll be a first down Glasgow. That's a South Central Bank first down.
Which back in our days was illegal.
Yeah, it just became legal not too long ago, really.
It's I don't think it's in the best interest of football.
First and 10 Scotties. Ball now at the Hart County 18. Jesse in shotgun, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Here's the give to Cam Bull. Has a couple of blockers in front around the right side. Cam will go down at the 19-yard line. That ball was spotted at the 24. I'm sorry, I misspoke. So it's going to be a gain of 5 to the 19.
Yeah, number 9, Clark Rexroad on that tackle. Number 2 for him.
So 2nd and 5 now. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Scotties are going to run another play here. They're down 21-7. Three receivers to the left side. A single wide out to the right. Bull, the running back to the left of Jesse. Easton to throw, looking, and he's under pressure, and the ball comes out. A flag is down, so let's see what the flag is. Right now, Hart County has the football, but let's see what this is all about.
Hunter Monroe got the football, number 13.
And they're going to wave the flag off. And that means it's Hart County football, right? Or is it? Or was it incomplete pass? It's incomplete pass, I guess.
I guess it was incomplete pass.
I guess that's what they're ruling here. It is an incomplete pass. They finally give the signal. So it'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Scotties at the Hart County 19. Hart County crowd not happy about it. They've still got 2nd down on the box over there across the way, but it should be 3rd down and 6. Now they change it. Or 3rd down and 5, excuse me.
I just wonder what the flag was thrown for.
I don't know there. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Jesse has Bull in the backfield with him. Easton, the throw over the middle, caught by Bull at the 15, 10, 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties. A nice little play that time by Glasgow. Bull was wide open coming out of the backfield over the middle, and he never got close to being touched. And Glasgow pulls back to within 21-13 with 4 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. And Jared Malagon will come on to attempt the extra point. That touchdown brought to you by Elmore Realty and Auction. And now the Walbert Trucking PAT coming up. Glasgow not dead yet. They've made it a 1-score ball game once again. So an entire quarter of football to play. Good snap, the hold down by Martin. The kick is up by Malagon, and it is good.
Yeah, a nice play. That was a little just delay coming out of the backfield, and Easton dropped back, and he delayed, looked to the right, and then came back to the left and hit him right open.
The Scotties have once again made it a 1-score ball game. And Bruce is going to write down all the numbers on that drive, and we'll give that to you in just a moment here. In the meantime, we'll see if we've got any updated scores. It is now Union County on top of Franklin Simpson, 15-9 early in the 4th quarter there. And that's all the updated scores we have at this point. And that drive for Glasgow, we can tell you now, 14 plays, 70 yards, 6:05 the time off the clock, a 19-yard touchdown pass from Easton Jesse to Campbell. Here's the kick by Malagon, and returned to around the 32, maybe the 33-yard line. On the return for Hart County that time was Cameron Asbury, return of about 5 yards or so. Jared Malagon, by the way, kicked that extra point, and it's 21-14 Hart County, and that is the end of the 3rd quarter of play. So we've got 12 minutes to go in somebody's season here. It's Hart County 21, Glasgow 14. We're back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any 2, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
There's a new flavor in Hardee's Craft Kitchen. Nashville Hot Chicken. Juicy, 100% white meat dipped in buttermilk, hand-breaded and seasoned to bring the heat. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? New Nashville Hot is goodness in the making.
A little bit late coming back to the action here. Clark Rexroth takes a pitch around the right end, and he gets up to the 39-yard line. So it'll be a 5-yard pickup for Rexroth. 2nd down and 5 for the Raiders at their own 39. As we're just underway here in this 4th quarter. 21-14. Hart County on top.
Dalen Thomas on the tackle on that play.
Trent White to the left side. 2 backs in the backfield. One of them is Jordan Bradley. He'll get his number called around the left side, and he's going down for a very short gain.
Jacob Brunson. Hadn't heard from him for a while, but that's his 7th tackle. I think it might be his first in the second half.
No gain, as a matter of fact. It goes down to the 39-yard line.
All right,
3rd and 5.
3rd and long now. Got to have this one.
We'll look at the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats here in just a moment through 3 quarters. Scottie defense needs to get off the field right here. Got to get the ball back. Scottie's down by a touchdown, and now Hart County's going to burn its second time out. So that'll give us an opportunity to take a look at these Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. Glasgow with 10 first downs to Hart County's 13. Again, these are through 3 quarters, of course. Glasgow with 107 yards rushing, 113 passing, a total of 220. Hart County 164 rushing, 37 passing, a total of 201. Scotties have the only turnover in this ball game. That was a late interception there at the end of the half when Glasgow was just trying to throw a Hail Mary. Glasgow penalized 5 times for 55 yards. Hart County 4 for 30. Glasgow's had the ball for 15 minutes and 22 seconds, 35 offensive plays. Hart County 39 offensive plays. They've had it for 20 minutes and 35 seconds. So Hart County has just 1 timeout now. That could become a factor in this ball game if things get tighter down the stretch here. Hart County does lead 21-14 with 10:50 to go. 3rd and 5, a critical down here for the Scottie defense. Hart County at their own 39, shoulders under center. He'll throw off play action, looking for a man. It's caught for a first down at the 46. Gets away, and Trent will go down at the 47-yard line. Boy, Hart County does not throw it much, Larry, but when they have to throw the football, they're effective at it.
They do it, yeah. That wasn't, just a little 5 or 6 yard pattern out to just a little flare out to the right. He was just wide open.
So pick up to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 Raiders at their own 48. 10.5 minutes to go in this ball game. 21-14 Hart County. 2 receivers left, a wing back each way. Bradley in motion. They give it to the fullback Crump. And he's going to cross midfield into Glasgow territory to the 47-yard line for a pickup of 5.
It's like Frankie Cianci on that tackle. I think that would be his second of the night. And again, on first down, 5 yards.
Yeah, that 3rd down play was critical, Larry.
Yep.
Hart County would have punted, I'm sure, in their own territory, but now they're across midfield, so who knows at this point. It's 2nd and 5. A receiver wide to the left side, a wing back each way. Bradley in motion to the left. Give it off to him, trying to get around the left corner. He does. He's got the 40, and he'll go down shy of the 35-yard line, but another Hart County first down.
Number 14, Jarek Martin on that tackle. That's number 2.
Mark the ball at the 37. Pickup of 10 yards there for Jordan Bradley. 9.5 minutes to go. Hart County bleeds much more clock, Larry. You cannot really afford to give up a touchdown here, I don't think.
You cannot afford to give one up here. You need a turnover, or you got to stop them somewhere on 4 downs.
Trent wide to the left side, a wing back each way. Monroe is the fullback here. They put Rexroad in motion, and Glasgow jumps off sides unless they were drawn off sides. Let's see. They were not. Scotty's jumped. Just about the entire defensive front came across that time. So that 5-yard penalty puts it down to the 32. Scotties have now been penalized how many times in this game, Bruce? 6 times for 60 yards.
Yeah, we've been penalized a lot this year. I think over, I can't remember what it was. I saw it earlier.
Bradley and Rexroad the wing backs. Monroe the fullback. Here comes Rexroad in motion. Now Monroe will motion out of the backfield. They'll pitch it to him on the way out of the backfield. He'll get around the right side for a short gain to the 29.
Yeah, Mason Arms on that tackle. That's number 10 for Mason.
They're going to say the 29 or 30. Let's see where they put this down at. It will be the 29, so it's a pickup of 3. Got a little bit more than I thought. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Jackson shoulders. Connor Trent go wide to the left side. Rexroad and Bradley, the wing backs. Crump in there at fullback now. They put Bradley in motion. Give to Crump. Big hole off the right side. He's down to the 25-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 24. And another Hart County first down.
Cam Johnson on that tackle. That's number 2 for the senior.
First and 10 at Glasgow's 24-yard line. We're at 7:49 to go in the game. Hart County on top, 21-14. Again, the receivers go wide left side. Bradley, Rexroth the wing backs, Crump the fullback. Put Rexroth in motion, give to Crump again up the middle. Not a lot this time. Couple.
Mason Arms again, number 11 for Mason.
Pickup of 2 to the 22. Second down and 8 coming up. At this point, you feel like Glasgow needs a turnover, Larry.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like we were able to stop them on 4 downs, that's for sure.
Shoulders under center. Bradley in motion left side. They're going to pitch it to him, trying to get to the corner. He does. He's got the 20, the 15, the 10, and going to fight his way inside the 5 before he goes out of bounds. It may actually be down at the 5, but there's a flag down. This may be coming back. Maybe a hold on Hart County here. Mm-hmm. It is.
I thought they missed one earlier in the game on the same play, but they got one this time.
Hart County now been penalized in this ball game 4 times, actually 5 times, for 40 yards. That 10-yard penalty will move them all the way back to the Glasgow 33. So that's a big penalty there. Hart County has to get to the 15 for a first down, so it's second down and 18 here for the Raiders. Clock stopped with 6:47 to go. 21-14, Hart County leads. 2 receivers to the right side, a wing back either way. Crump the fullback. They'll fake the pitch to him.
Goes.
Shoulders looking to throw over the middle. Man is wide open. It's caught for a touchdown. Jackson Shoulders. Boy, Glasgow just cannot defend the passing game against Hart County.
Yeah. We think they're going to run every time, and they burn us with the pass play. Who was that, Shoulders?
It was Shoulders. I mean, he's wide open. Not even close to covering him. Hart County has just caught the Scotties sleeping time after time in the passing game in the 2 ball games that these 2 teams have played. 27-14 Hart now with 6:42 to play in the game. And Gardner on for the PAT. Kick is up, and his kick is good. 6:42 to go in this Class 3A second-round playoff game. Hart County leads 28-14. We're back after a 30-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Scotties in a little trouble here. 6:42 to play in the ball game. They're down 28-14. Rico Crowder back deep along with Cam Bull, awaiting the kick from Gardner, but they have not kicked it deep all night long. Gardner's been squib kicking. Now he does kick this one deep. That one's going to go over the head of Cam Bull and go into the end zone for a touchback. It's actually, I think, the second time that Hart County has kicked it deep. Gardner has a heck of a leg.
He does. He's got a good leg.
It'll be first and 10 Scotties at their own 20. That drive for Hart County, 9 plays, 66 yards, 5:18 the time of the drive. And it ends up being a 33-yard touchdown pass from Jacob Shoulders. to Jackson's shoulders. The extra point good for Gardner. It's 28-14 Hart County, 6:42 to play. Glasgow with 3 timeouts, and they got to get something done quickly here. Down by 2 scores. Season on the line. 3 receivers go wide to the right side. 1 to the left, actually 4 wide to the right. An empty backfield here. Jesse in shotgun. Low shotgun snap. Jesse regains control. Rolling out to the right side. He'll let it go. Pass going to be caught by Martin. He's going to step out of bounds after he makes the catch at the 26. Gain of 6 yards. Second down 4. Actually, they put him at the 27, so second down 3 here. Jesse in shotgun, trips left side, single wide outright. Bull the running back. Now he'll motion out of the backfield. Jesse with a swing pass to Bull, and it's not a very good throw. It's thrown at his feet. It's incomplete. It'll be third down and 3. Clock stopped with 6:33 to play. At this point, Larry, is everything 4-down territory for Glasgow?
Yes. If you give a football back to them, you're not going to get it back.
Jesse in shotgun. Bull, the running back. Jesse looking to throw. Has time. Pass going to be caught by Crowder, and Rico just falls down where he makes the catch. Just kind of lost his footing a little bit there. Lost his balance, but it will be a South Central Bank first down for Glasgow up to the 36. And a SCRTC crucial third down conversion, a pickup of 9 there.
Yeah, the Scotties have to score quickly, and then either onside kick or you got to stop them 3 and out, which we haven't done maybe once all night.
3 men wide left, 1 man wide to the right. Bull in the backfield with Jesse. Jesse to throw again. Easton looking down the field, caught by Bull at the 44. He's across the 45 with another South Central Bank first down, and then a flag comes out here on the tackle. I don't know if they're going to get a horse collar or a face mask or what the referee saw that he didn't like there.
Well, Milby was a tackler. That's his 4th, but I didn't see anything wrong with that one. He just grabbed his jersey and slung him down. Maybe
it's going to be a horse collar tackle, so that'll be a 15-yard penalty tacked on to the end of the run.
I didn't really see that one.
That'll move the ball to the Hart County 38-yard line, and that'll help the Scotties out immensely.
Yeah, we're going to take it.
6:01 to go in the ball game. Glasgow trails 28-14. They've already moved the ball into Hart County territory at the 38. Crowder wide to the right. Thomas, Christian, and Martin all wide to the left. Jesse looking to throw. Lets it go. Pass going to be dropped by Crowder. Rico got hit as he made the catch. He could not hang on. It would have been a first down around the 25. Second down 10. Martin, Christian, Thomas all very bunched very tightly to the formation on the left side. Crowder wide to the right. Jesse looking to the left. Now he'll throw over the middle. The pass going to be nearly intercepted. It was intended for Lucas Christian. Went through his hands and should have been picked by a Hart County defender. That is Cameron Asbury, who had the opportunity to take it the other way.
Yeah, he had it right in his hands. All he had to do was hold on to it. The receiver might have gotten him a little bit and shook it away from him.
Third down and 10. 5:41 to go in the game. Glasgow trailing 28-14 here in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs. Trips left side, a single wide out right. Bull will hand it. Will get the carry. Cam starts left, comes back to the right side, looking for a couple of blocks. He's got Jesse in front of him. He's got the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and dives. He's going to be just shy of the goal line. It's going to be first and goal for the Scotties at the 2.
Oh, that's a heck of a run right there by Cam Bull. He went left into the line, and he got stopped, and then he reversed field, went back out to the right, broke a number of tackles as he got down where they marked the ball on the
ball is
2 yards.
Right at the 2-yard line, it looks
line.
like to me, Larry. Yep.
I almost got it in the end zone.
First and goal from there. It's a South Central Bank first down. Arms into the backfield now with Bull. They're split. Thomas a wing back on the right. Jesse under center. They'll motion Bull out of the backfield. Jesse tried to keep it himself, and he got hammered.
Yeah, he waited a little bit too long to get it out of Mason's belly there.
The loss of yardage back to the 6-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Second and goal from the 6 now.
Well, they were in there. Their defense was right on top of him before he could even do anything.
Down to 4:37 to go. Jesse will set up in shotgun. Bull to his left. 3 receivers to the left side. A single wide out to the right. Jesse going to give to Bull, trying to get around the right end, and he's going to go down before he can get to the goal line. He did get inside the 5 to the 2-yard line, so it'll be 3rd and goal from the 2.
Yeah, ham's hurting. Came up a little gimpy on that play.
Staying in the ball game here. We hit the 4-minute mark. Jesse's under center, Arms and Bull in the backfield. 3rd and goal at the 2. Give it off to Arms. Mason takes it off the right side. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties. So Glasgow back to within 1 score now with 3:53 to play. Jared Malagon will come on to try to make it a 7-point ball game. That touchdown brought to you by Elmore Realty and Auction, and that's a SCRTC crucial 3rd down conversion as well. Malagon puts the kick in the air, and the kick is good. Jared has looked good on his extra points tonight.
He's played real well.
28-21. We've got another 1-score game with 3:53 to play. So now, Larry, the challenge becomes, can you stop this Hart County offense? You really don't have time to give up maybe 1 first down, if that.
Well, the question is, do you try onside kick
well, that's true.
Or
that's true.
Do you try to stop them? We haven't stopped them 3 and out all night long.
Of course, if you go for the onside kick and don't get it, you're basically going to give Hart County the football in Glasgow territory. That drive for the Scotties, 10 plays, 80 yards, took 3:49 off the clock. And it was a 2-yard touchdown run for Mason Arms. And the extra point good for Jared Malagon. Glasgow is lining up to attempt an onside kick, it looks like, Larry, as they've got the majority of players over on the right side of the football. Now they're going to move 4 over here to the left side, 5 on the right side. Or 6 on the right side, excuse me. So Malagon going to try it here. And the ball falls off the tee as he was getting ready to approach. So he'll try it again, set it up on the tee. Ball has to go 10 yards for Glasgow to recover it, of course. And he kicks it very hard, more of a squib kick than anything else. Going to go to the 29-yard line, picked up by Rexroth. He's across the 40, and he'll go down at the 43-yard line. I'm not sure if that's what the Scotties intended to do right there or exactly what happened.
Ryder Heller on that tackle, first tackle for him, freshman, 5'9", 168.
I don't think that's what Coach Garman wanted to do right there as I see him talking with Jared Malagon, but done now. Hart County has the football at their own 44, so now it's up to the Glasgow defense to get a stop. Hart County does just have 1 timeout left. Glasgow has all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Scotties trail 28-21. Monroe and Rexroth, the wing backs, are going to give it off to Rexroth as he went in motion. He's around the right side, breaks a tackle at the 49. He'll cross into Glasgow territory to the 49 of the Scotties.
Jacob Brunson on the tackle number 9 for him.
It'll be a pickup of 7 yards, 2nd down and 3.
Rexroth just a great, a really good runner. He's just a good hard runner. He's slippery. He can get by you. Got good moves. And he's tough, too. He can run over you.
Trent and Shoulders go wide to the left side. Jacob Shoulders, the quarterback, going to set up under center. Of course, Hart County going to run as much time off the clock as they can here. A wing back each way. Crump in motion. Monroe in motion. They give it off to Crump, and he's going to be cut down right at the first down marker. I think he'll have just enough. He will. It'll be a Hart County first down with 2:55 to go.
All right, you got to get them in a long situation here on first down, and then you start using your timeouts.
And a timeout here. Are they going to measure? I think they're going to measure it just to be sure. Maybe. Well, I don't know. Did Glasgow call a timeout? Jeff Garman acting as if I think he wants this thing measured. Is he going to get his wish? Well, was a timeout called by one of the teams, or do we have a timeout for measurement here?
I can't see them make any move to bring the chains out.
I haven't seen an indication that either team took a timeout, though, Larry. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
they still have not moved the chain, so is it not a first down?
They've got second down on the box.
They're not acting as if they're going to measure. But we've got a stoppage in the action here, and now I think they finally are going to go measure, I think. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, they are going to bring the chains out for a measurement here.
Took them a while.
I was going to say, why did it take so long to do that, Larry?
I don't know.
So they'll jog the chains out to the field. A first down was signaled initially by the side judge here, and then Coach Garman said, hey, man, let's measure this thing to be sure. We'll stretch the chains here, and it is going to be a first down by about half of the football.
Yeah.
You have 2 minutes and 55 seconds to go. Hart County on top, 28-21. It is a first down for the Raiders at the Glasgow 46.
All right, you got to have a good play here on first down defensively, and then you got to start using your timeouts if you're going to get back in it. You just can't let them run the football.
Trent will go wide to the left side. Rexroth and Bradley are the wing backs. Crump is the fullback. Shoulders puts Bradley in motion left side. They're going to pitch it to him, trying to get to that corner. And he will be taken down around the 44-yard line.
Max Lee, a good tackle by Max. That's number 5 for him.
And Glasgow will burn his first time out here. So there you go, Larry. You stop him for a 2-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 8. But once you start using those timeouts, now you got to stop them.
Yep.
Cannot allow another first down here.
Well, you can't let it run very much longer. You had to start doing it now, I think.
So that is the first timeout for the Scotties. Hart County has 1 left, Glasgow 2. We've got 2:45 to play.
That's about the first time we've stopped Bradley on that sweep tonight.
It's a shootout between Bardstown and Logan County with 3 minutes to go in that ball game. Bardstown leads 51-48 over Logan County.
Wow.
Union County leads Franklin Simpson now 23-22 with 1:57 to go. Franklin scored a touchdown, went for 2, and did not get it. So 2nd down and 8 here. Hart at the Glasgow 44. Rexroth goes in motion, going to fake the pitch to him. Shoulders wants to throw. He's sacked back at the 47-yard line in Hart County territory, and the Scotties will burn another timeout. Boy.
Frankie Sion said, on that sack, along with David Dale was right there with him also.
Good coverage downfield that time for the Scotties because Shoulders had nowhere to go with that football. And who got him, Larry?
Frankie Cianci and David Dale were both right there, but Frankie got him, I think. I gave him the sack.
And boy, the Raiders did Glasgow a favor right there, Larry, in my opinion.
I didn't. I'm surprised that they were going to throw the football in that situation. I would have run the football and let Glasgow use all their timeouts.
So now Hart County facing a third down at about 17 here, back at their own 47. Scotties have burned their second timeout, 2:38 to play.
I guess Hart County was going for the death blow right there.
They were going for the kill, no doubt.
They were going for the kill.
Scotties came up with the big play when they had to have it, but they still got to get at
gotta
least
stop
one
them
more
twice.
stop here. I don't know that Hart would go for it here in this situation.
They're taking a timeout now.
So now Hart County out of timeouts. Glasgow will have one left. While we have a minute, I want to take a second to say something about Luke Pierce back at the studio. Luke is working his final game for us tonight. He joined WCLU when he was 15 years old. Didn't have any transportation, had to depend on people to get him back and forth to the radio station. And if you know Luke Pierce, then you know they don't make him much better than Mr. Luke. He is an excellent young man. He has a wonderful future in front of him. And we just, at WCLU and me and Larry and Bruce, we just can't say enough about Luke. And Bruce wants to say something.
Luke, he does. He's done an excellent job, and I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors, Luke. You'll do good whatever you do, I guarantee you.
No doubt about that. So just wanted to make sure we got that in because Luke's meant a lot to us here at WCLU. We appreciate everything he's done. 3rd and 17 for Hart County. They're at their own 47-yard line here. Shoulders in shotgun formation. Going to give to Crump. Now they give it off to Rexroad, and he's going to go nowhere. Scotty stuffed him for a loss. And Glasgow will burn its final timeout, I believe. Well, not yet. They've actually not called it yet. They may be trying to hang on to it.
Frankie Cianci with his 4th tackle right there.
So Hart County's going to have a chance to run about 40 seconds off the clock here. Glasgow's going to hang on to that last timeout with 2:13 to go now. Clock running. 4th and 18. Jarek Martin going back deep to receive the kick. Will the Scotties come after this thing? And there is a flag, and that is going to be an illegal participation called on Hart County. So that'll stop the clock with 1:56 to go. That'll back it up to the 40. And now we've got a discussion amongst the officials. They're all standing over the football at the 40-yard line, or 3 of them are anyway. So the call will stand. It's 4th down and about 23 here. A.D. Milby in punt formation. Snap is low. Milby scoops it up, gets the kick away. It'll bounce to the 30, take a huge Hart County roll. I mean a huge Hart County roll. My goodness, that ball rolled inside the 10-yard line. That ball rolled 21 yards.
Yeah, well, our receiver has to go up and catch that football. That saves him 15 yards.
Well, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, Larry. Who knows? He may have been told to just stay away from it. Who knows? You don't. If you do bobble that ball and you turn it over, then the game's over. But it'll end up being a 51-yard punt for Milby with No return, so Glasgow has to go 91 yards with 1:46 to go and 1 timeout. Jesse in shotgun, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Jesse rolling to the right side. Easton going to let it go. Pass going to be caught by Lucas Christian at the 22-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Scotties, and South Central Bank first down. Stops the clock momentarily while they set the chains. Glasgow on the ball quickly. Ball at the 21, actually, instead of the 22. Jesse in shotgun again. Here's the snap. Quick throw right side. Pass is underthrown. Is intended for Rico Crowder. Rico did not have a chance to get to that one. The clock stopped with 1:30 to go. 2nd and 10, Glasgow at the 21. Hart County on top, 28-21.
You just about have to go to the outside because you got to get it out of bounds. If you throw over the middle, you'll have to spend your timeout.
You do have that 1 timeout.
If it's a first down, you may get there.
2 right outs each way. Jesse in shotgun. Easton has time. Looking. Now steps up, and he is going to go down for no gain. He's going to go down to 21, and Glasgow has to burn that final timeout. I know it's tough right there, but if you're Easton, you got to get rid of that football. Actually, they're not going to burn a timeout. I'm sorry. We're down to 1:10 to go. I thought they were calling the timeout. 3rd down and 9. Jesse to throw. Easton rolling out to the left side. Going to let it go, and he throws it out of bounds. And that'll be 4th down and 9 for Glasgow, so their season comes down to this next play with 59 seconds remaining. Can the Scotties pull off a miracle? Martin wide to the right side along with Crowder. Christian wide to the left side. Thomas the wing back on the left. Bull the running back on 4th and 9. This is the season. Jesse going to throw the pass caught by Christian. He bobbles it. Now it's loose, and they're going to call it, what are they going to call here? A flag comes down. Cam Bull just got crushed as he tried to pick up the loose football. Scotties were trying the old hook and ladder there. Christian made the catch, and then Bull was coming out to take the pitch from him.
Oh, he called an incomplete pass, I think.
I don't know what we've called it. Officials discussing it, but there is a flag on the play.
That's got to be a personal foul for a late hit.
Cam Bull did finally get up, but he is hurting right now.
Well, he's took some shots the last couple of weeks, hasn't he?
Face mask called on Glasgow.
Oh,
declined, and that will do it.
Oh, I'll be darned.
That's the season.
Well, face mask.
The Glasgow season's going to come to an end here. There's 54 seconds to go, but the Scotties have just 1 timeout left, and they're down 28-21. Hart County is going to defeat Glasgow for the 3rd consecutive time. The Raiders, until last season, had beaten Glasgow 1 time in program history.
Right. Well,
and they've now won 3 straight over the Scotties.
Well, Hart County has got, the last 3 years, though, they've had their best teams that they've ever had. This may be the best one they've ever had. They're going to go 12-0.
I don't think there's any doubt, Larry.
Oh, no doubt.
It is the best team they've ever had. And they don't know who their next round opponent will be. You have to go to the RPI in the 3rd round, so we'll see how all these playoff games shake out tonight. But we do know that the Glasgow season is going to come to an end here with a mark of 9-3, with all 3 of the losses coming to teams in Class 3A District 2. Just an unbelievably tough district here this year.
Yeah, Franklin was a very good team.
And Hart County will go into victory formation. Shoulder snaps it, takes a knee. We'll have to do it one more time. It's been a great season for the Scotties, Larry. No doubt about it. I mean, played very well. You can really only think of one game where Glasgow didn't probably play their best football. That was against Franklin Simpson.
Yep.
But congratulations to the Hart County Raiders as they are moving on to the third round of the Class 3A playoffs as they get a hard-earned victory over the Glasgow Scotties here by a final score of 28-21. Hart County remains undefeated on the year. They are now 12-0. And again, we'll have to see how everything plays out to determine who they will take on in the third round next Friday night. Glasgow's season will come to an end at 9-3 with a 28-21 loss here to Hart County in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs. We'll come back in a moment on the Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up and take a look at the final stats, Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. We'll also talk with head coach Jeff Garman, and we'll name our Phillips IGA player of the game as well. 28-21, Hart County a winner over Glasgow in the second round of the playoffs. We're back after a 4-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
This has been Glasgow Scotties football. Stay tuned for the Don Franklin Auto postgame show on WCLU.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Phillips IGA, a family market since 1960. Visit the butcher shop where you'll find fresh cuts of fine meats from an in-store butcher and delicious hamburger ground fresh, plus a fresh selection of garden vegetables and fruits. They proudly carry legacy dairy milk produced right in their hometown of Highsville. Find your favorite national brands. Download the Phillips IGA app to start saving. View their weekly sales ad or simply shop online. Phillips IGA and Butcher Shop. Friendly faces and fair prices. Located on Highway 70 in Highsville.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with a same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
Glasgow Scotties football on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. And video streaming free at WCLUradio.com and on the Glasgow Scotties and WCLU YouTube channels. Glasgow Scotties football brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, Phillips IGA, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers.
Standard expectations, play to it every play.
It's time for the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up.
Well, the Glasgow Scottie season comes to an end with a 28-21 loss here in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs to the Hart County Raiders. The Raiders marching on to the third round. They'll figure out who their opponent is as they go to the RPI. We'll know that tomorrow morning most likely. And they go on, continue with their undefeated season now at 12-0 on the year. 2 of those wins coming over the Scotties. And Glasgow will end its season at 9-3 with this loss. And Larry, tough loss. 16 seniors see their season come to an end, or their careers come to an end here for the Scotties.
Yeah, we want to thank all of them too, because they were special this year, no doubt about it. 9-3 is not a record to be sneezed at. You got beat by Hart County twice, and they're 12-0. You got beat by Franklin when you didn't play one of your better ball games. But the seniors really came through. They played well, and we're dearly going to miss all of them next year.
Yes, we will. So time to look at our Garcia's Grill sizzling stats now, and to do that, we'll turn things over to Larry and Bruce. Larry?
All right, Joe. Glasgow won the toss, and they decided to take the football, but they went 3 and out on their first possession, had to punt. Hart County would get the football back, and they would punt on their first possession. And this is the possession here that Glasgow got that really hurt us, I think. We moved the football down inside the 20-yard line and had it first down and 10. I think I can't remember exactly what yard line it was, but we had a chance to put one in the end zone there. We did not do it. And we had to turn the football over on downs to Hart County at 2:34 of the first quarter. And they went on a monster drive, 16 plays, 86 yards, took 9:58 off the clock. J.D. Crump with a 1-yard run for the touchdown. The conversion was no good because they had a bad snap, and they tried to run it in, and Glasgow tackled them before they got in the end zone. So Hart County led 6-0. With 4:36 to go in the second quarter. Glasgow would answer right back, though. A very good drive. It only took them 2 plays on the next drive, really. They took over on their own 41-yard line. It was a 2-play, 59-yard drive. Only took 20 seconds off the clock. Cameron Bull caught a 51-yard touchdown pass from Easton Jesse. Jared Malagon kicked the extra point. Glasgow led 7-6 at that point. 4:16 to go in the second quarter. But Hart County, again, they would control the football. They took the kickoff and ran it back to the 50-yard line with 4:08 to go in the second quarter. They went on a 7-play, 50-yard drive. From there, it took 2:33 off the clock. Clark Rexroth caught a 37-yard swing pass out of the backfield from Jacob Shoulders for the TD, and it was funny. Glasgow, it was 4th down, and Hart County ran their punting unit on the field. We called timeout to make sure that they didn't. We were ready for a fake, and then they came back out and put their offense on the field and threw a 37-yard touchdown pass. The 2-point conversion was good because they missed the first extra point. It was a run by Hunter Monroe, and Hart County retakes the lead at 14-7 with 1:47 to go in the second quarter. The Scotties would get the football back, try to Hail Mary in the end zone, and Clark Rexroth would intercept the pass, and nothing would come of that. So Hart County would get the football coming out. It was 14-7 at halftime in favor of Hart County, and the Raiders would get the football coming back in the third quarter. They took the opening kickoff on their 17-yard line, 11:59 of the third quarter. From there, they went on another long drive, 11 plays, 83 yards, took 5 minutes and 51 seconds off the clock. J.D. Crump with a 13-yard run for the touchdown. John Gardner kicked the extra point, and it was 21-7 with 6:09 to go in the third quarter. But the Scotties would answer right back as they took the ensuing kickoff on their 30-yard line at 6:03 of the third. The Scotties went on a nice drive themselves, 14 plays, 70 yards, took 6:05 off the clock. Cam Bull caught a 19-yard touchdown pass from Easton Jesse, and the kick by Jared Malagon again was good. 21-14 in favor of Hart County with 4.1 seconds to go in the third quarter. But And as before, we just couldn't stop Hart County's running game, and they took the next kickoff on their own 34-yard line right at the start of the fourth quarter. Went on a 9-play, 66-yard drive, took 5:18 again off the clock. Jackson Shoulders with a 33-yard touchdown pass from Jacob Shoulders. The kick by Gardner was a good, and it was 28-14 in favor of Hart County. But the Scotties didn't play dead. They came right back as they took the football on their own 20-yard line with 6:42 in the fourth quarter. Went on a 10-play, 80-yard drive themselves, put 3:49 off the clock. Mason Arms did the honors with a 2-yard touchdown run. Jared Malagon again hit the extra point. It was 28-21 in favor of the Raiders of Hart County. Glasgow would put up a great defensive stand on the next series as they would make Hart County punt, but the Scotties could get nothing done as they took over at 1:46 of the fourth quarter and would eventually lose it on downs, and Hart County would run out the clock to end the game. So it was 28-21 in favor of Hart County here tonight. Defensive stats first for Hart County in the game. Connor Trent with 1 tackle, J.D. Crump with 1, Connor Walters 1, Kyle Rutledge had 1, Cameron Asbury with 2, Clark Rexroth with 2, Baden Morgan with 3, Hunter Monroe with 1, Gage Owens with 1, Christian Martin with 1. Brennan Griffin had 4 on the night, and they were led again by their main tackler, number 39, Jackson Shoulders, with 6, A.D. Milby with 4, and Landon Nunn with 1 on the night. For Glasgow tonight, David Dale had 2, Dalen Thomas had 2, Ryder Heller with 1 on a kickoff, Jarek Martin with 2, Kellen Stone with 4, Davey Williams with 3, Ryan Morgan with 4, Mason Arms led the way again with 11. Jacob Brunson, a nice night, big night for him, 10 tackles for Jacob. Max Lee had 5 tackles on the night, and Cam Johnson with 2, and Frankie Cianci came up big on that last series, had 4 tackles and had a sack of the quarterback, and Big Parker McGowan with 1 tackle on the night for the Scotties.
All right, Larry, thank you very much, and we'll let Bruce do the offensive stats in just a moment, but Coach Jeff Garman has joined us up here in the press box to discuss this one. And, Jeff, obviously a tough loss anytime your season comes to an end, but I thought your kids played well tonight.
I thought we played hard, both sides of the ball. Defensively, we gave up about 90 yards rushing a half. We gave up about 35 yards passing a half, and to hold them down to 175, 180 yards rushing, it's an accomplishment for our defense. They're averaging over 300-something yards rushing a game. Thought our defense kept us in the ball game. We just couldn't score enough points tonight. And last time we played them, we gave up 21. This time we gave up 28. It's tough. It's tough.
2 of their 4 touchdowns, Jeff, come through the air tonight, and they had a couple of touchdowns passing against us in that first game as well. Is it when you've got an offense that runs the football as much as this team does, is it hard to stay focused, and can they kind of catch you off guard with the passing game a little bit?
The last touchdown, they're unbalanced, and the plays before that, then they go trips. We're trying to tell the referee they've got 5 guys off the ball. It was an illegal formation.
Really?
And they throw it. The referees, it is what it is. But we've got to recognize that as defensive players, and knowing when it's unbalanced and when it's trips, and so that's how they got us on that one. The other one right there before half, we know they're going to throw the ball in that situation. We just didn't play it well.
You look at the time of possession in this one, Jeff, kind of flip the script from the first meeting. They have the ball for 28 of the 48 minutes in this ball game. Was that kind of just by design because of the way they were playing you guys? You told me in the pregame, I asked you if you're going to try to employ the same strategy of trying to hold on to the football as much as possible. You said, hey, it just depends on how they play us defensively. Did they play you guys a little different defensively tonight?
They played a 4-down look most of the game instead of a 3-down look, which doesn't give us as much time to throw the ball. And we still just we just come up a little bit short. Their 4-down look, they were able to put a little bit more pressure on Easton, able to blitz a little bit more out of that. But it's nothing we haven't seen all year. we executed. We made some plays. We just didn't make enough of them.
Huge night for Cam Bull, though, Jeff. Of course, he's just one of your sophomores, so he's got a couple of years left, but 101 yards rushing tonight for Cam, 81 yards passing. He caught 2 touchdown passes tonight as well, so future is certainly bright for Cam. He played well tonight. He took some hard hits out there tonight, too.
Cameron's a good football player, and he's only going to get better. And the more his body matures and gets stronger, he's got a bright future.
Well, Jeff, we can't let you go without talking about these seniors. You had a big senior class, 16 seniors on this ball club. I just want to name them off real quick and let you talk about them just as a class in general and what they've meant to this program. But you've got Rico Crowder, Logan Starr, Gavin Neal, David Dale, Lucas Christian, Davey Williams, Ryan Morgan, Mason Arms, Maddox Blair, Cash Wells, Jacob Brunson. You have Luke Simmons, Cam Johnson, Frankie Cianci, Ryan Randall, and Rad Gentry. What has that group meant to you guys, Jeff?
That group has been solid for us for, 2 or 3 years now. It's made up of a lot of linemen that were really good players, all benched 300 pounds. Had some skilled guys that go along with that were really, really good players. Those seniors came to me at the end of last year and said, Coach, next year will be different, and it was. We've had an enjoyable year, and we come up short against 2 really good football teams all year. A 7-point loss with the ball with a chance to win, a 3-point loss, and then another 7-point loss, I think, to Franklin with the ball with a chance to have the ball at the end. They performed all year, played well, and just can't say enough about the contributions that they've made for this program.
Jeff, I just want to say thank you, as we do at the end of every year. You're always so gracious with your time. Sit down with us and do those pregame interviews. You come up and talk to us after every game, no matter a win or loss, and all the contributions you've made to the Glasgow football program over the years. We certainly appreciate everything that you've done, not just for us on the radio, but everything at Glasgow as well, and we look forward to seeing you again next year.
Well, Joe, there's a lot of first I want to thank WCLU and you, Bruce, Larry, what y'all do. The film thing that y'all added this year, I have gotten nothing but compliments about it all year long, and I think a lot of people really appreciate that and the job that y'all do, along with the whole film crew. And it's not just one person, it's multiple people, and you've really added something to our program that I think people really enjoy. Been a lot of people in the community really supported this football program, and I can't thank them all individually, but it's truly that they take good care of these boys, and that's one thing that we try to do is provide a good experience for these kids, and one that at the end, and you can see at the end of a game like this, and the season comes to an end, just how much it means to them, and what it does. But it takes a lot of people. It's not just one; it's a whole community of people, and the parents, this year of the senior class have really tried to do a lot of things with these seniors. They're a good group. They're a good group of guys. And somebody asked me the other day, what kind of football team you got, Coach? I said, I don't know. Come ask me in about 15, 20 years, because that's what tells me, are these guys going to go on to be leaders in our community? Are they going to go and be good parents, good fathers one day? Are they going to set examples for other kids and other parents of how to follow, of being what it takes to be a good parent and the commitment it takes? These are all the things we're trying to teach them in football, and I hope we do that just a little bit. And that's my goal of what I've had here since I've been here, and for me to hear guys from 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago text me or call me and wish luck, and for me to ask how they're doing and hear that they're doing really good, it just warms my heart. And I think this class will be that way. I think they've got a good head on their shoulders, and I think they'll do well.
Jeff, again, thank you so much. Congrats on a great season.
Thank you.
Scotty head coach Jeff Garman, his ball club falling here by a final score of 28-21 to the Hart County Raiders as Glasgow ends its season at 9-3 on the year. And Bruce Drew going to take a look at the final stats here in this one for us. And as we continue with our Garcia's Grill Sizzling stats, Bruce, take off.
Well, let's wrap it up, Joe, with our Don Franklin Auto post-game show. We'll look at our Garcia's Grill Sizzling stats with Hart County winning this one, not the way we wanted it, 28-21. The Raiders had 18 first downs. They rushed for 195. They passed for 79 for a total of 274 yards. Scotties with 12 first downs, 145 on the ground, 152 through the air for a total of 297. We had one turnover in this ball game, and that was the interception that was thrown at the end of the first half. That was just a Hail Mary, so really we didn't have any turnovers. We did put it on the ground once and got it back. Each team were penalized for 60 yards. Hart County had 7 penalties, and the Scotties had 6. The Raiders ran 56 offensive plays, consuming 27 minutes and 57 seconds. The Scotties had 49 offensive plays, 20 minutes and 3 seconds. Individually, Clark Rexroth led the Raiders with 92 yards on 18 carries. Hunter Monroe picked up 45 on 10 carries. Jordan Bradley had 42 yards on 9 carries, along of 13. J.D. Crump picked up 34 yards on 9 carries with a long of 13 and 2 touchdowns. And then Jacob Shoulders had 3 carries for a -9. Shoulders was 3 of 5 passing for 79 yards and 2 touchdowns. Clark Rexroth had 1 catch for 37 yards and a score. Jackson Shoulders had 1 catch for 33 yards and a score. And Connor Trent had 1 catch for 9 yards. A.D. Milby punted 2 times for 91 yards. That's a 45-yard average with a long of 51. For the Scotties, what a night for Cameron Bull. I think Coach and Joe touched on that. He had 12 carries for 101 yards with a long of 36, but he also had 81 yards receiving on 3 catches and 2 touchdowns with a long of 51. So he amassed 182 yards of offense for the Scotties tonight. Easton Jesse had 20 yards on 7 carries. Dalen Thomas had 2 carries for 15 yards. And Mason Arms had 4 carries for 9 yards and a touchdown. Easton was 11-24 passing tonight, 152 yards and 2 scores. As I said, Cameron Bull was his leading receiver, 81 yards on 3 catches and 2 touchdowns with a long of 51. Lucas Christian had 38 yards on 3 receptions with a long of 23. Rico Crowdy had 3 receptions for 25 yards with a long of 11. And Jarek Martin, 2 catches for 8 yards. Kanan Allen punted 1 time for 47 yards tonight. But the Scotties finished their season here with a 28-21 loss on the road to Hart County. And we lost to a good ball club. And, of course, RPI, they're ranked number 2 in the state right now. And you know, I mean, we had 2 tight games with him, and it's, you know, just a breaker. You know, Larry hit on it. If we score on that first drive and we take the lead, it's back and forth. We had more total yards than they did, but they just took the ball and we couldn't get it back.
Yeah, this is certainly not your father's Hart County football program. That's for sure. This is a different program here than it has been just in the last couple of years. They've really taken it to the next level. So congratulations to the Raiders as they will move on to the 3rd round of the playoffs to face an unknown opponent as of yet. We'll know tomorrow morning what the matchups will look like because, again, you go to the RPI ratings in that 3rd round. And they re-bracket everything based on that. But we'll come back in a moment and wrap up our Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up show. We'll tell you about our Phillips IGA Player of the Game. We're back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any 2, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile, and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Want to slash your cable bill? Save over $20 a month with MyStream TV from SCRTC, the savings alternative with the same great channel lineup you've always been accustomed to. Packages as low as $85 even include internet, at least 200 meg. This is a no-brainer. No more cable boxes, just an app. And you even get an extra stream. Wait till we show you Catch-Up TV. Compare your current service to the new MyStream TV from SCRTC, 678-2111. Call and save today.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
There's a new flavor in Hardee's Craft Kitchen. Nashville Hot Chicken. Juicy, 100% white meat dipped in buttermilk, hand-breaded and seasoned to bring the heat. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? New Nashville Hot is goodness in the making.
Back here at Hart County High School on the Don Franklin Auto Postgame Wrap-Up Show, and Glasgow falling to Hart County 28-21 here in the second round of the 3A playoffs to end Glasgow's year at 9-3. And our Phillips IGA player of the game tonight, we are going with a group of seniors that have been very, very important to this Glasgow football program. You heard Coach Jeff Garman talking about them there in his postgame interview. And so we're going to name our 16 seniors as our Phillips IGA players of the game. I want to name the kids one more time. They are Rico Crowder, Logan Starr, Gavin Neal, David Dale, Lucas Christian, Davey Williams, Ryan Morgan, Mason Arms. Other seniors are Maddox Blair, Cash Wells, Jacob Brunson, Luke Simmons, Cam Johnson, Frankie Cianci, Ryan Randall, and Rad Gentry. And always, obviously, a tough thing when you see your high school football career come to an end, but those kids have nothing to hang their heads about. They had a great season. They get 9 wins and a great career, not just this season, but a great career for those 16 seniors here as Glasgow football players, and we certainly congratulate them on everything they accomplished here at Glasgow High School in their football careers. So that does wrap up our broadcast for football season. But, basketball season's coming up here, and the first basketball game is always the first week after Thanksgiving. I don't have the date right in front of me, but want you to welcome Mr. Chase Landrum. Chase is going to be doing our play-by-play for us on basketball. Bruce will still be joining him, and who knows, I even may sit in a time or two if Bruce can't be there. But we look forward to Chase taking over the reins for play-by-play for basketball, and we certainly wish him the best. And again, we do want to mention one more time that Mr. Luke Pierce back at the studio was running his final game for us tonight on the board, and he is resigning from WCLU, moving on to bigger and better things. And we certainly, again, thank Luke for everything he has done for us here, not only in sports, running the games and everything, but Luke has been a kind of a jack of all trades there at WCLU, and he will be sorely missed, and we certainly appreciate everything he has done for us back at the studio. Again, not only on these ball games, but just throughout his career at WCLU over the last 3.5 years or so. Okay, so I'm being told here the first high school basketball game for the Scotties will be on November the 28th. So we invite you to join us for the broadcast of that, and we will be live streaming. I'm not sure if we're going to do every single basketball game, but we'll be live streaming, I think, the majority of the basketball games for you as well. So you can look forward to that also. And so that'll pretty much wrap things up for us. I do want to say thank you to the folks here that were part of our video crew tonight. Of course, on the game cam, we had Mr. Will Perkins. Will has done a fabulous job all year long. Of course, Will is a teacher out at the high school, and he's been a part of our video production crew all year long on these live streams. He's run that game cam for us and done a fabulous job. Brandon Jones tonight with us on the field camera. And as always, Mr. Matthew Clark, our video producer, has done a wonderful job as well. We've gotten a bunch of compliments. I've heard tons and tons of compliments on our live stream this year, and I have had very little to do with that. Matthew has done the majority of the work that has anything to do with his video stream, and he's done a great job. He's put a lot of work into it, and we thank Matthew for everything he has done on that. And once again, thank you to our board operator back at the studio, Mr. Luke Pierce, as well. So that will wrap things up for us here tonight, and for the football season here at Glasgow High School, Scotties fall 28-21 to the Hart County Raiders. I will next talk to you when it comes around to spring sports season. I'll be back to do the baseball and softball games for Glasgow, but again, Chase Lander will be handling the play-by-play duties for basketball. We look forward to that. So that'll wrap things up for us again. Glasgow falls 28-21 to Hart County in the second round of the 3A playoffs. Scotty's season ends at 9-3. Hart County marching on to the third round with a record of 12-0. I'm Joe Myers. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile, and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Want to slash your cable bill? Save over $20 a month with MyStream TV from SCRTC. The savings alternative with the same great channel lineup you've always been accustomed to. Packages as low as $85 even include internet, at least 200 meg. This is a no-brainer. No more cable boxes, just an app. And you even get an extra stream. Wait till we show you catch-up TV. Compare your current service to the new MyStream TV from SCRTC, 678-2111. Call and save today.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
There's a new flavor in Hardee's Craft Kitchen. Nashville Hot Chicken. Juicy, 100% white meat dipped in buttermilk, hand-breaded and seasoned to bring the heat. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? New Nashville Hot is goodness in the making.